kinds of new challenges. Some of our favorite things include playing Minecraft and Roblox, building Lego, trying different kinds of snacks from around the world, opening different kinds of prize bags, playing games with our family, sometimes some of those things blend together. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to see what we'll do next. Who knows what I'll be up against here on Addison Versus. Hello challengers, welcome to my channel, Addison Versus. On this channel, I take on all kinds of new challenges. Some of our favorite things include playing Minecraft and Roblox, building Lego, trying different kinds of snacks from around the world, opening different kinds of prize bags,
Hello everyone, welcome back to Addison Versus. Today we are doing another live stream about the Lunar Lander. And let's get started by saying we have built the Saturn V.
Yep, we were able to get that done yesterday.
Yes. And
What do you got there?
I was gonna make a launch pad.
For the Saturn V?
Yeah, we don't have any for this.
What are those from? You know? All these smaller ones? What if they came from a set or something? Alright, let me scoot this stuff to the side, and I do hope that some people are joining us and we can chat. Oh, I want to set up so we can see the chat. Let me see if I can pull that up over there. Alright. And we shouldn't be on anywhere near as long today as we were yesterday, because we are just building the one set, and it's half the number of pieces. So I'm hoping we can get through that fairly quickly, because we do have other stuff we gotta do today. How's everybody doing out there? Alright, getting the surface up and running here, so we can monitor other things. So you're trying to put a base together we could put this on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot. Still nobody messaging us in chat yet. They're missing Grace. Stream still looks good over here. So there's that. Make sure that this is working and we're looking at the right chat over there. Yep, okay, see that over there. Cool. Yesterday we also built the Women of NASA set. Addison, rather than doing a side project, I would like it if you would help me with the Lunar Lander.
I'm just gonna press it.
Thank you. So I would like to get this done fairly quickly. This wasn't what we planned to be doing today. We were just going to be live streaming yesterday,
Yeah, I'll just wait.
but weren't as many people in, I think because it was the 19th in the States and they weren't really doing the talking about the lunar landing yesterday. Will you do me a favor and can you grab my coffee from over there until I left it? Sitting next to the computer. And then I think maybe I need to scoot this way a little bit. Nope, maybe not. I'm trying to get it where you're not hitting that when you scoot out, but you're also not in the middle of your side. Okay. This is not what I was trying to pull up. I have no idea how that came. It's like a, looks like it's like a Russian cartoon or something. I'm not sure. Okay, switch this here. Something with the way YouTube is changing the live stream setting up too. Like it's kind of bothering me. So like I couldn't get the thumbnail to come up right, and it's just kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
I prefer the older one, and then they made the new way, and it doesn't really do all the same stuff.
Just trying to make it so that I can easily pick it up.
What?
This.
Pick what up? Oh, all these pieces.
Yeah.
They were talking about you building that so that you could pick that up. I was like, I don't think those are the same thing. Could be building a stand for the satellite there, though. They match up kind of with these, and then put the spaceman and the satellite thing there. And then all of these little vignettes could kind of go together somewhere. Just giving everybody a couple minutes to maybe show up. Let me see if I can message anybody and see if we're gonna get started here sometime soon. Oh my, so am I. Huh, that rhymed.
Say that one. Oh my, look at my eye.
Putting out another little message here to get everybody on. I think that would work. Alright, let me get started because I do want this thing built. So hopefully friends are with us or can come back and take a look at it. box. Let's see here. The side says it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. We'll open that side. Sure. This one does not have the like resealing thing like the Saturn V does, which I thought was actually a really good feature. I've never seen it before on other sets, where you can close back up the box so that you can put the box away somewhere. Pretty cool.
I like the one NASA box because it's like the ones that like you open like this.
Yeah, and you basically it kind of closes. It also would close itself up pretty well. Yeah, now that you mention it, because it's nice to be able to know that you could just put them away. Yeah. Oh, what's he talking about? Oh, Mama's feeding the dogs, maybe. Okay. Get these out of here. You know that quote that's on the side there? We're going to get crinkly bag stuff going. We got one bag, two bags. This is also two. These are both two. Did you zone out for a minute there? That's a one also. This is not numbered, so it probably just needs to be out in the beginning. That's a three. That's a four, that's a four, that's a four. These are all stuff. Move these off to the side. Oh, see, let's look at them. Yeah, this is definitely like the top stuff. Although looks like the figures are maybe in bag four. We don't build them until we get done. Yeah. They do go on right there. Your penguin's right over there too. And this is three. Okay, and then the two stuff can go down. Okay. It's got stickers. The manual is flat, so that's good. Also probably going to be a nice one, kind of like the other one was, with some history stuff in it.
No, this is what this.
You got the sounds there. Did you leave it on?
That's the noise.
Go for landing. The eagle has landed.
Hello, I am Porgy. You will not mess with me. I is hungry.
Dislocated it. Also, see, it's even got the parts of it here broken down. Hey, Tim is in the chat. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Early Apollo Scientific Experiments Package, Quadrant 2. Yeah, see, so like, look at having that would be cool too. Remember I talked about making t-shirts and stuff? That's pretty cool stuff. This will be on the bottom, the descent stage, which was left behind on the moon and has this plaque on it. Many things were left on the moon after the initial landing by Eagle. Part of the descending rocket for returning the astronauts back to Earth, as well as the laser reflector and footprints of the two astronauts still remain on the moon. They also left an Apollo 1 mission patch, a memorial bag with a gold replica of an olive branch as a traditional symbol of peace, and a silicon message disc with the goodwill statements of U.S. Presidents Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, and Nixon, and messages from leaders of 73 countries around the world.
So it's okay, Tim.
Yeah, we always get on right when you're starting your lunchtime. Commemorative medallions were also left on the surface of the moon that honor the memories of the Apollo 1 astronauts who lost their lives in a launch pad fire, and two cosmonauts who also died in accidents. Alrighty.
I wish they made a Mars rover set.
Oh, it does have. So where are they? Oh, there's more? Oh, maybe there's one in bag 1 and then one in the last bag. Interesting. All right, you want to open that one up? We need those pieces and then bag 1 also. Set this over here like you usually do. Making some noises. Oops, dropping stuff on the floor.
Yep. First thing we do is drop stuff.
For those not looking at the chat, Tim Bricks is in there and said he can't stay for too long because he's got to go to lunch. He's in New Zealand and it's a couple hours ahead of us.
About 10.
Yeah.
10:30. 10:43.
Okay. It says to put the minifigure together first. I'll give you all the parts for that. It's just like doing the other one that you did.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. That's
It's pretty much the same, except it doesn't have the thing on it. So.
yeah, the little light package.
Tried putting it in this way.
Hmm.
That's how you wear an astronaut helmet, right?
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
I don't think it'd stay for a long time in space.
This is building the base. It's like the actual moon surface. It's kind of a cool looking thing of it. And I was watching Greg's kind of build review, sort of.
Stuff on the wrong
And he said it like reminded him of building an architecture set, and it's definitely it does look a lot like that too. Build a lot of like the base piece and all this stuff. So interesting.
doing the splits.
I don't think they did much of doing the splits while they were on the moon. What do you think? Just one gap in between. Yeah, so this first part's not anywhere near as interesting just because it's just the moon base piece. It's just flat. But
These are these.
I don't know yet. See, we're just building this big grid work right now. Then now I need these small ones. I don't think you guys are gonna like that.
Sounds cool.
Okay, let's see here. So next to the second one, we gotta put this open step piece. It's gonna be 4 over. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of trying to figure out exactly where. Okay, there. It's interesting the start part because there's definitely some gaps stuff going on.
And Dad's cup is 410.
I did kind of think about that a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, Tim will probably be in there. Grab my New Zealand Starbucks cup. Did we get it in Auckland? Or did we get it in Christchurch?
Should sound.
I think we did get it in Auckland. I don't remember if there was a Starbucks in Christchurch. Okay, this goes on the end. And then another one next to there. Loser. Actually, L is for love.
Is that the right way on camera?
Mm-hmm. Still an L. On both sides. Thought that was a little weird. I'm like, why am I just putting one of these things on this side? But it's because it goes on both sides here. Want to help? Instead of just hitting mega faces.
Sure.
Okay.
No.
No. Pretty sure we're gonna need another long gray one there. Yeah. Okay. Put this put this across there the same way the rest of these are.
So how do I put it like that? Like that? So put it right there.
Yeah, with the one that overhanging, just like this one is. No. Put it on just the ends set. It's gonna hang over the edge because we're gonna put another one underneath it.
So it's not hanging on the edge.
This is this piece, and then we put this piece underneath.
That's what I was saying.
You didn't have that piece, so you just stuck it up against this one. There's no point or any two of these touching.
Yeah.
So you stuck it up against this one, which wouldn't have been the same as anything else. Crazy child.
They're all touching. Is this
Dogs barking.
one?
Hope everybody enjoys the sound of dogs barking.
And then this one is touching, this one is touching, this one is touching. It's not on the
Dog hair.
There's nothing in our house that has dog hair that doesn't have dog hair.
Is also true. There's that. I'm not sure where that's going to go.
It said find at least one dog hair.
Oh, so we got to do that twice. Hold on. Building two of those? Yep. Okay, so grab this back again. Those.
Are you gonna do the thing that like when we finish the bag, we're gonna do a challenge?
We can. I'd rather not, though, so I'd like to get this done. Just wanted to be able to get through this kind of quickly so we can do some other stuff. I need to Okay, so then we're doing some stuff on the back here. You want to copy and do this stuff? Alright, we're going to hold it this way. And then we add one of these, and it goes against the end. No, it hangs over by one. Yes. Hangs over the edge by one down here. And then use one of these to go to the other end of it. Yep. Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
And then these go there.
What do I do with this one?
I set it close to you. Start on this side, and then it hangs over by one. Hangs over one edge all the way around. And then we're doing the same thing. You put the rest of that piece on, and you're going to do that there, I think. And then just the one, and about one. Mm-hmm. Two. Two. Rosie. Dog makes so much noise. She makes so much noise.
Because you gotta make so much noise. But they only do that when we're recording.
They don't only, but they definitely do it. It's noisy.
Noisy, rosy.
Nope. Edge. I don't know why those are around. That's what it is. And then put that one right here. Mm-hmm. No. There's, look, see how there's a lip difference? So this is lower, that's higher, this is so you just, it's going to go up on there.
Okay. Say, how am I gonna do this?
Yep. Moon surface, here we come. Those go on there. Okay, and then we're going to, let's see, so these are, this is the front basically. Okay, and we're going to put this one in the middle of this. Is it the middle? I can't from there.
I think it needs to go that way.
Nope, it's correct. Nope, it is correct. Okay, and then so then the short ones. Excuse me, move your finger.
Just counting how many steps there were.
Well, all I did was look. This is centered. This piece is centered. So then I know that there's 2 there and 2 there. So that means this is centered on this piece, and this piece is centered on the whole thing. So we'll put the small ones here in the corner, and then I think the rest are all the same size. Looks like that, at least. Yeah. So all the rest of the way around, we just use these. It just fits in that spot there, and then goes all the way around. There's only, I think that's the only size now. Good?
Gone, Tim?
I don't know. He's probably just hanging out. Maybe he's getting ready for lunch and having it run for him. Remember this. Let's see. It says 1 watching now. Let's see.
Probably just you.
Think so? Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that it? 2, 2, and 1. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to need 2 of these. 1, 2 square things. The smaller ones, obviously. I don't think we need that. Not at that bad step yet. Then 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. These go on the outside. No. We're building up your side there. So this goes in the front, like this. And then a square.
Here?
Yep. And we're going to build our way up like this. Square.
Here?
Yeah, it's just going to go in order. And then this goes outward like that. In that orientation. And then 2 of these. Do you have something in your hand? Yeah, another one. Same way as that one. Keep dropping it. Drop it. Okay, that one and this one. If this table wasn't so wobbly, it'd be a little easier because this table's definitely not super stable. It's not a stable table.
Stable table.
Okay, now we do need the big one that you were flopping over here. 2 more of these ones. Yep, there's 2, 2. 3 more of those. 1, 2, 3. 1.
These can bend.
Okay, what goes first? Another one of these. 2. And one of those. That goes right there.
I can't even tell the flies.
Yeah, those are just there like a support structure really to start putting all this surface together. Listening to Mama.
Mama's little
Oh, don't forget this. Goes in right here.
most important part.
Yeah, I don't think that the whole thing would come together if it wasn't for that piece. Okay, now we've got 2 of the smaller ones like this. 2 more gray tiles. And 2 long ones like this. Okay. Yep, okay. So then this goes along here. And then we put in 2 of these this way. Yeah, another one that same one here. And then that. Scoot over. There we go. then the long one goes in, and then those two go in between, like this. Get the other side. Start from one side and push down as it goes. It'll make it a little easier to get it all flat. Okay, and now just that big flat one. 3 of the L-shaped brackets. So we got 1, 2, 3, and one of those, and that's it. Okay, so then this goes here in the middle with the studs on the other side. And where do these do it? Start on one side, remember? Go ahead. Pressure all the way across. Under pressure. Which way is it going to go? Yep, so put those in. You can look at the picture too, look, but so go like that. And then the next one, same way. Hal wants his food. Okay, so 3 more L-shaped ones. And those are going to go, oh, it's 4 actually. So it goes around that one, like that, and then you keep going in the same angle, like that, okay? There it is. Now they're all lined up, okay. That's all that step was. And then what's next? Now we need 2 of those, 2 square ones, and 3 more of these tiles. Okay. One on the bottom. Oh, probably gonna match this side. Yep. So what's next? Mm-hmm. And that. Mm-hmm. And I'll start at the end and come towards the middle. Okay.
Making middle pieces is so hard.
So hard. We're gonna change up the tablecloth every once in a while because we're definitely scratching this one up. But I think that's a good idea that we can change colors. So we got green. I think there was a yellow one.
We need pink or blue, probably.
Yeah, but it's also just bright colors would be good. All right, so that's most of the base, like generally in position. All right, so 4 of these all go in these gaps. Oop. Drop it in there, make it level. That's right. Could have grabbed it, crazy. Here, you got a dumb penguin just like over top of this stuff there.
He wants to be a spaceship too.
Okay, now we got these. How am I supposed to tell exactly what it is? Okay, so it's going to go centered on this line, 1 up from there. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Yep, okay. And then put 3 in a row like this. So 1 more up. And then these go on the sides. Yep. Cool. Alright, I can't see the penguin. It's penguin. There, maybe. No, I don't know. You want to put him? Penguin. Put the penguin by your. Penguin?
Oh, red.
Hmm?
Green and red.
Is it where?
Staring at it.
Oh, it's up higher. Got it.
Yeah.
Red would work well, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, here. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build a circle around this square.
A circle?
So it's gonna go like.
Wow, I love circles.
Circles are the best shape.
They aren't anything except for shape. Because they're not.
There's no such thing as circle. Make sure they're pushed down really well too, okay? When you're done.
First it's so
Don't
hard
have
the
to
penguin fell.
rock and roll the whole table. Okay, what else? These circles need to come on here too. How many of them? 3. Alright. So one's going to go here. Lined up with the corner of that, yep. One goes overlapping these. Where's that other one go? Yep, right there on those 4. Centered on it, yep. Got on there? Sweet. Okay, what else? Take these 4 corner piece things. One more. There we go.
And put them in the middle.
Yep, they go right here.
Imagine getting the corner piece and then putting it here. Like in the middle.
It's in the middle of something for no reason?
Yeah.
Not really doing a whole lot? Yeah, I don't know. That'd be cool.
Kind of funny.
Should we bring the camera closer, I think? Brother from another brick. That's going good. We are just still working on the base, like the actual landing plate for the Lunar Lander. Addison's drinking some tea. I'll take a sip of my coffee. But we're getting there. Let's see.
Before we started, we took a little bit to wait for people to come, and I made a little base. I'm not finished yet, but I'm making a little base for the Saturn V. I mean, it's not going to be little. So.
Kind of has to be, because there's no way you can make one that's to scale. Tim was talking about this yesterday too, that to try to do that to scale would be huge. You go put these in between there. Yep, and then we do the same thing on the other side. I was wondering why it would only show that in like 2 steps instead. I don't even understand why you would do it that way, but okay. What you up to today, BFab? Something probably wasn't straight. You gotta have some tricks up your sleeve to. Well, looks like you did not put that corner on all the way.
I didn't put that corner on. Put these 2 on.
I don't think so. Looks like this.
I did honest.
I don't know. Seems like everyone's building Lunar Lander live. Greg built it yesterday and today. And Brick's built it yesterday. Well, yeah, you said you don't know. Oh, no. Yeah, everyone is. I mean, they should, right? It's the 50th anniversary today. Might as well.
The 21st today in here.
Yeah, here we're already done with it. That's why we did our stuff yesterday for us, which would have been kind of like late night for y'all.
When we finished it,
On the
was
19th, yeah.
The 20th there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now these are going.
East for dog.
Yeah, Doc stuck around for a little while like yesterday. Just chatting and enjoying the live stream. All right, cool. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's go that way, and then these 2 face forward. There's a whole bunch of these got to go on here. Just kind of helping create the. Yeah. So can you see all of the?
No.
Let's see here. Let's get this way.
I can't see anything.
Move this where you can see it. Or here.
I can also
Highlighted
look
in
on
red.
this.
Yeah, but these have it highlighted in red, so it makes it a little easier to see. I think we need one set right there, right? And then put these ones in over here.
Hope we have an extra one.
Usually you
we
would,
will.
yeah, usually you would with these little slopes. They always end up having a little bit extra. Did you take 2? There is no extra. Not yet, anyways.
Oh, yes, there is.
Okay. Cool. I think we got them all. We got here, 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 here. Cool. Alright. Now onto this. Build a ring around the top. Ring around this moon hole. There we go. Alright, while you put those rest of those on. Oh, build a flag.
I like making the circles around it. Now we're gonna actually make Lunar Lander.
Oh, and I got the sticker on. I thought maybe it was regular. This is number 13. 13. You say what now, Addison?
We're on to flag 2.
This goes right here. No. Let's just get it built. Alright, more back crinkle noise.
I actually did play with the dogs while building.
I usually try not to overlap them too much like that, but I think what I'll do is move at least these to the side a little bit. So they'll have that one cheese wedge. There it is.
Dad, what if I help you with this bag and maybe the next bag? But then I build this. Or I build this.
You just need to get this built, please. And plus, I want you to be a part of building this, involved as much as you can, pulling flags off and stuff, you know.
I was trying to spin it around in it.
I think really what we could do too is set this off to the side. So can you put this with our normal like stuff over there?
I don't know what my thing when I pick it up.
Oh, you dropped one. Hold on. That means a piece is probably about to fall out of there. Yeah, you gotta get a little bit better at really getting that clutch going. So you gotta like really push the pieces all the way in. So I think some of these are not gonna hold together very well. Really double check. There you go. Okay, now take that over there so we can scoot this to the side. Oh, here, you know what? I'll put it on the magazine. There it is. There's the surface of the moon. Set forward. Oh, the kids can't even see it. I'll set it over there where you can see it. A little bit at least. Alright, cool. Are there others live streaming also right now, PFAB? That you were saying, there's a bunch who've done it today. I know I saw Greg's kind of like review of it, finishing it up. He said not really a review, but review, you know, that kind of thing he does. Oh, okay, we gotta build 4 of these. So that's something we could definitely both do. Lo, 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 lo.
Oh.
Okay, so we need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's that. 4, 2, 3, 4. You can start building 1 if you want. 4, what are these? Yep, 2x3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those. 8.
I don't know how to build
1,
them.
2. Addison, it's right there.
Can't see.
What do you want me to do? From the magazine. Don't really need that there. Scoot these over here like this. It's our other Lunar Lander. Goes with Saturn V. 2.
The fold was making it hard because I was over here, so I can't see.
3, 4, 5. 6. Come on, there's gonna be 2 more. 7, 8. There they are. 8 L-shaped brackets. 1, 2, 3,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Here. Okay. Those.
Nope.
Suki's little knocking spot is getting worn out even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. One more. Where you at? There you go. 8. How's it going there? RYAN. Yeah, BFAB's here. Hanging out, talking just a little bit.
Can I have the brick separator?
Brick separator. Let's see.
Also
What
has
else do you want to
be-
talk about? Oh, we need 8 of these also. 1, 2, 3. You need help? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 of those. What are we going to talk about? Some topics. So I had an idea for T-shirts that I kind of been wanting to do, and I was wondering if anybody else had some ideas for it. So one of the things I was thinking about was putting blueprints or patent submission type pictures on shirts, right? So I saw I have that one that's the Lego bricks and the one that's the minifigures. So I was thinking I would get patents for satellites, and I think having the actual like satellite blueprint schematic type looking thing on a shirt would be cool.
For that to work.
And then what else did we see? We saw the Saturn V one that was in this picture, and then also the Lunar Lander had one in the front of the book too. And I was thinking images like that would be cool on a shirt. What other like things would you think would look good if we had the schematics or whatever of it on a T-shirt? Any ideas from out there? What would go good on a shirt? L. And here. How many of those have you made already?
1.
Okay. Are you missing a? Maybe I have to pull another one.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. These go there. And we put these. The pop, the satisfying pop sound that you like.
Didn't make much.
Yeah. I get plenty of pop satisfaction just from putting the pieces on.
Of course we do. That's
I like go make sure it like it snaps in place. Okay, there's another one.
that one is pretty satisfying.
Just the kind of like the crunch of getting it together. Getting 2 pieces to go together. Yep. Like that. What's up?
That I was missing. Oh, wait, that's not missing. That I was missing pieces. It's like a weird bug.
And then I'll start putting these on here. This is the part of the descent module. No, you're still doing it. When you're done, that one goes on y'all. And those are 2x3s. Got any ideas, BFAB? Think of any cool things that you think if you saw like the blueprint or the schematic for it, it would look pretty good on a t-shirt? This one. And where's the second? Come on, 2x3. Should probably sort this stuff. There we go. What's after that? More L brackets. And then all these little, where are those at? Okay, over here. How many of those? 4? Assuming that's one. Yep. These are going.
I think it's something weird. Like weird bugs. The eyes and like features.
Alright, and then we need to put an L-shaped bracket like that. It goes like, follow the gray piece. And then those go in the middle like that. Yep. Okay. Start getting pieces. Put them on.
Collecting the pieces.
No, I'm just taking them straight out and putting them on. They're all somewhere right in here. All the gray pieces are here. Should have probably sorted it a little bit better. I usually sort everything out and then build, but I chose not to for this tighter space, so I was trying not to need to spread stuff out there. So put it on.
Just looking for it.
If we,
You told me that you already had it.
oh, you saw what I was doing though. I was just grabbing a piece and putting it on. Because I was basically getting too many steps ahead. I didn't want to get too far ahead. Alright, tan ones right on that. Oh, yeah, with the, so it's facing forward. You got it? Okay. Can you move Mr. Spaceman there? He's going to tear the page, I think.
Oh.
Okay, and then a 1x4 right behind that tan piece. Yep. Yeah, okay. And then now we're making them side by side like this. All the way
There's so
around.
many chairs left.
Chairs.
I
All
thought
these
on
chairs.
Don't they kind of look like chairs?
I can see that. Put those there. And then what we got? Okay, we need to build 2 of those little guys. We need to take one, I'll take one, and then we got 2 of those. I'm building this right here. Pretty straightforward build there. Not super complicated. Okay, we'll pick a side that doesn't really matter, I guess, so we'll just do these. One here, one there. Okay. 2 times, take that one and put that on the bottom. And then that goes in there. Is it good? Cool. What's this one? And that goes on top of those.
Now there's stairs leading up to chairs.
Okay, then these just go here. One there. And this is now the other side that we did not put those on. So it's just there, and then there's a gray brick, light gray. Starting at one end.
Damn. So how are you doing the whole time?
Okay.
They're not exactly stairs leading up the chairs.
On
but
that side? Yeah.
almost.
Okay. Then this one goes across those.
Yeah, that's how you put it on.
Good. Good.
don't need
Teamwork. Okay.
liquid.
Put this right in the middle of that. The meatle. I think it's meat.
But
Okay,
it's
this
not
is
penguin
going
meat.
across the gap there.
It's not pork meat. Alright.
Probably not. Tastes like chicken. Okay. Around the outside of all four sides, like this and this and this. And this. Gotta put those. So start grabbing some bricks. There we go. Okay. Got those in there. Where does this go? This goes across the other way. It's that big one, yeah. Across the other way. Yep. Oh, hey, Gallagate's here. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Yep,
Gallagher.
BFF's here.
How come you always are here?
Nope, and Gallagate's just heading off to bed, though. Yeah, it's hard. We tried to get up as early as we can, really, and stream a little bit for the 20th for you guys, so that way it's not, only on the 19th there that we were doing streaming for us on the 20th, so
Hi, Gallagher.
a little weird. Okay, that's down 2x3. Another 2x3. That was it? There it is. Over there. Bar up. Jumpers in the front. What's up? Read the chat.
Okay, yeah, I can tell what it said from up there.
Yeah, we could probably make that font bigger.
Huh.
Kaz from Blockhead UK built it today also. Yeah.
How do you make the chat?
I don't know. Make the font bigger? I'm not sure as. I was thinking we probably could, I'm just not sure how.
I'm guessing you can.
You can make the box bigger, but I don't think that's going to make the font any bigger. I'm not sure how to make the font bigger, to be honest. Okay, and then clip these into that. And we need to make two of these.
Hello, EK Starlord.
EK Starlord. Hello, hello.
Here.
Welcome to the show. We are building the Lunar Lander. Excited. There should be one more. Oh, there it is. Can I find this?
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Says in the most boring voice ever. I didn't really put much emphasis in there, did I? I am though. It's gonna be good. Good. B5, you may have been like away or something because I was talking about an idea to put schematics on T-shirts, and I was wondering if you guys think there's anything you can think of that would be a cool design if you could get a hold of the schematics and then put them on a T-shirt. Like I have the ones that are the minifigure and the actual Lego brick patent application. So I think those are cool.
He wants either Stanford or MIT.
Those are his top schools right now. Yeah. So he's going to apply to quite a few, but those are his top of his list ones. He actually got to go see Stanford when we were there,
Yeah.
so that was a good experience.
We didn't take a tour,
Enjoyed
we
that.
just like looked around.
Okay, so these sit so that they face the outside part of it, and in the position so that this can go down and click. So I think that's, yeah, they'll touch in the middle right or top of the blue. So put that one on the other side. Push that one down.
Pushed it.
And then look, and then it's gonna go and clip together like that.
Ooh,
I thought you might like that, yeah. So
satisfying.
push those down and clip them together at the same time. Till they click.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you didn't get the same time. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it sounded like, that was so good it sounded like one click. You did better there than you did slapping my hand, I guess, at least. What's next? Yeah, click that down. Okay, cool. Then gotta put these together. Make a stack. Make a stack of those. What's he barking at?
Stuff. It's Hallow.
Just Hallow just barking.
It's Hallow. Of course he's barking
Put it
at
in
anything.
right there. Yep, just in one stud set.
2. Actually.
Yes, Addison is on summer break. I have to go to work tomorrow, but yeah, Addison's on summer break. Going to Leeds, UK to do his med in September. Like he's going to medical school. I'll be a doctor. We're building 2 of these too, so follow these steps of instructions when you get it. Stack these those. Hello!
That's it. Okay, so it's the only dark gray block.
Hello! No! A dog. Hey!
Did you grab 3?
3 what?
These.
Yes. Oh, it's only 2?
Yeah.
Oops. These go on the right side of it. And the 2 red ones. Yeah, for some reason it looked like 3, but that's because the bottom is just the flat. That's the white one. Doing a really good job following the instructions right now on this.
Okay, so this and those, right? You need the round one and the flat one?
Mm-hmm.
You can put that on. This is confusing.
But I think that the red... No, yeah, it's okay. Bottom, cool.
Can you flip it around?
Yeah. White ones go on, the flat one goes on the top.
Oh.
Right? Flat one will go on top, and then the round one goes on the bottom. But then you have, this is, like, as far as on the bottom of this stack, right? It has to go like that, but then you have to flip it to put it on, because it should be a round piece on top.
Wait, it should be round on top?
Mm-hmm. Come on, there we go. I got it. And then yours goes white on close side to you. Oh, you still got to do red?
Where's the other one?
I only did 2. I did it right this time. Did it go under there? Yep. There's a little gold thing there too.
Wait, there's 2 brick. Wait, did it come with a brick separator as well?
No. Oh, maybe. Yes. In this package, apparently.
Yeah.
So amazing.
No.
Okay, let's see.
This is
Available for a Hangout call. We didn't start this one on a Hangout. I mean, you can call, but it won't be, like, your video won't be coming in because we're using OBS. Good night, Galgade. Oh, and Galgade says she loves your pink Supergirl cape.
Thank you.
Son's last day of school is this Friday. That's pretty far into. I guess he's probably. You said if he's going to college, maybe it's. Seems like that's a little. That's still kind of long though. Late into July. But if he doesn't start back up again until in September, I guess it's not as bad.
I want to show you guys something.
Oh, hey, here is one. Cool. This one does have information on it. The Lunar Lander carried both fuel and an oxidizer to ignite the hypergolic fuels, since it is not possible to use fuel without an oxidizer in space.
I want to show you guys something
What
that
you
I got this summer. Be back in just a second.
Okay, Addison's gonna go get something to show us stuff. All right, gotta build 2 of these. Yeah, it's always so late for Gallagade when we start these, but I try to. Can't really start much earlier. Started it at 7 o'clock. Well, 7:30 here today. We started at 7 o'clock yesterday. Just too hard to get up and start any earlier. And it just doesn't really make sense. I guess we could get up and start super early.
Okay, got it. So this summer, we went to
Okay.
San Francisco, and we went and see Oakland A's. It was my first major league baseball game, and I got my first baseball. It has an Oakland A's logo on it. It's rainbow. It's a baseball.
Check this out. Like, there's these this like piece here that you get flat, and this fits right onto it. The way they designed it, it slides like into that spot. It's kind of cool. Interesting little design feature there. EK Star Lord says, "You're so cute." It's true. It's true.
And weird.
A little bit sometimes. All right, so we're doing 2 of these. So I'm just going back through the set of instructions the same. What'd you do?
Spun it, then tried stopping it, and then get my pinky on the
Threads or something? Huh.
Yeah. There's
Make 2 of these. So I have to run through this again.
So there's not like Dollar Tree here. Like there's not a dollar stores here, but there's 100 yen stores.
Which is basically the same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. And we got a little stand for Hallow's rock that he swallowed.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go and get a stand from there for my baseball.
Yeah, to like a display case. They have the little plastic display cases, so do something like that
This
for it.
looks crazy.
Yep. It's not. It's probably like it'll start to come together once we get through. It'll be like one step, and suddenly be like, oh, that makes sense. This looks like I think it's supposed to look. Where did that come from? Oh, I missed that step. That one I didn't see these. So I didn't see that part of that step. What did you send flying?
This is what I did.
Interesting.
And I barely even blew it. If I blow it super hard.
Don't please. It'll probably go flying across the room, and then we have to go find it.
It's okay. I'm good at finding stuff.
Might have come and poked me in the eye, though, too. That'd be bad. What are we building? Today is not the 20th here.
Yeah,
Today's
it's the
actually
21st.
21st here, but I know it's still the evening of the 20th in the United States. So we wanted to see if we couldn't come on here with some of our friends to see if they were still interested in doing stuff having to do with the lunar landing. So we are building the NASA Lunar Lander. It is Lego Creator Expert Set 10266. Yep. And since today is the 50th, well, there.
Yeah.
In the United States right now, it's still the 20th, is the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing. Okay, so these go on the side with the red, with the clip facing up. And how do I connect this? Oh, those red bricks. I skipped a step or two. Okay, these go on this side.
I'm gonna get out of breath quickly, so I'm gonna stop.
Please, thank you. These are the 2x3 type ones. Okay, you want to put that on there?
Huh?
No?
What? I
was asking if you wanted to build something.
Nope.
Just in there flipping things around, blowing on stuff. You're losing your breath. Okay, these go in the side. Here, I'll let you do this if you can. Let's see if you can actually do this yet. Can you put this into these? There's two of them in that socket. Put it in the socket. Okay, and then
Now it has arms.
those go. Let's see. Put this up.
Now it will has arms.
It's a really interesting way to do this. This little technical design element of this is actually pretty cool. So then we are.
My favorite Lego theme. I like Nexonites.
Yeah, which most people find weird, right? The
Yeah.
fact that you like a series that a lot of people don't like. I think they're good too, but did you get it? Can you get those popped in there?
I also like the Harry Potter ones because I'm a big Harry Potter fan. So.
This is true. There's still got Diagon Alley there to
The Great Hall.
build. You got your Great Hall to build. Yeah, we'll have to make
I don't think it's the big Great Hall though.
There's one that's the Great Hall, which is just one part of all of Hogwarts Castle. So there's one set that is all of Hogwarts Castle together. Yeah, it's huge. I wonder if is it all of it or is it like not the huge? Yeah. Because that'd be kind of fun to build.
If I had a bigger desk.
Okay, you're done.
Yeah, I can't get it in.
I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to. Okay, the other one that's right there. Thank you. And then we put these on here. Check this out. It's kind of weird. You like put these bricks on with these arms, and then those connect it to the thing like that, which is kind of cool. It makes it so that it's in here also diagonally. Diagonally.
Diagonally.
You like Star Wars? Yeah, we got some Star Wars stuff. We got kind of our Star Wars shelf right there. We got Millennium Falcon, we got the Republic gunship. There's Rey's speeder. There's the tank from Rogue One, and then the Star Scavenger. So some Star Wars stuff. We don't have too many of the really big Star Wars sets. I don't want it.
We definitely don't want the biggest set in the world, so.
I mean, I kind of would, but I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. What did you get today? He got a new set today, so. I say he. I don't know if EK Style Lord is a boy or a girl, but I know Star Lord is a man. But so I think I just made that connection like that. Don't necessarily know for sure. So we're doing a new one 2 times. Nope, this one's a different one. This one's just once. Starting off the same though, interestingly. What you doing? Just building something?
Yeah.
We don't have a system going right now. We usually have a little bit of a build system going. What do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
I don't care.
You're crazy. Because I'm sure at some point you're going to be just fiddling with a piece that I need.
Yeah, I'll take it off if you need it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this was actually more expensive here too than it would be in the States if we had ordered it. Either ordered it online, which I could have done and had it shipped here, or been able to buy it in the States and just bring it with us. It would have only been like $100.
What?
But the Lunar Lander, yeah, I need that stuff now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Definitely need at least this, and then I need it's this way. Not yet. One there. Put those in, and then this is one of the. Oh, it is.
I'm making a
Drop
box.
it in the bottom.
That's what I'm making.
What's in the box?
Some of this.
Yeah, that's a good fun song. I remember you first finding that, and we were in Sydney.
What?
Yep, that was the first time you heard that song. It's pretty funny. And then this needs to go inside of here now. Let's go the other way though. What's up?
Just being weird.
Oh, just
Being
weird.
me.
Just being weird.
Just being me.
Okay, so we've got this, and this is going on here. This is a camera. Camera. Got the Lego Ninjago Destiny's Wing set from the Hunted season. Interesting. Yeah, I like the Destiny's Bounty ship, and I've been wanting to get it, but I just haven't. Where are you? Water, coffee. I haven't had a good opportunity to get it.
I'm not doing much.
Sure. If you're okay with that. The camera in Quadrant 4 filmed Armstrong as he climbed down the ladder and placed his foot on the moon. That's the camera we just built. Oh, here you go. Thank you.
I'm going to the gym.
Okay, love you, Mama Bear.
Bye, Sissy. Where are you going?
Had some more coffee.
Why can't he do that?
Because he's voting and I'm not doing it.
Did you take your medicine this morning?
No, I didn't eat.
Okay. I love you.
It might be right now. Might be the only one in the chat. Two of these, and they kind of overlap. Interesting. That's nice. Very, very cool. Okay, we're doing the same kind of thing here. Light ones. I think it's because these are going to line up to the white cylinders, or at least that's how I'm going to use it to remember. Okay, looking at those. This one's going to come here towards me. Using the ball joints to go into the bricks. Pretty smart idea to be able to achieve some of those angles that are a little bit different. It's pretty neat. Let me go ahead and fold that one up. And you can open it up. It's pretty cool. Alright, building one more module for the sides there.
There might not be a lot of creamer in it.
Oh. I
What?
can't have any creamer.
Oh. What's that?
How much did you put in there?
The rest of the mocha ball, which wasn't much.
Okay, it's probably not enough to make a difference, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep, it's a fast day. Today I'm fasting.
I didn't know that.
Yesterday was a normal eating day, so it's like an eating day and then a fasting day. Oh, there it is. I was like, where did the other ball joint clip things go? Yeah, I was trying to see if we could have pulled up the instructions like on the surface, and then you could have done a section while I did a section, sort of. Because this is completely separate from the top portion. So you could have probably built this. And then I could have built the last one, which the ascent stage supposedly is a little more complicated build, I guess. At least Greg had some trouble with it. Missing a piece here. Add some piece.
What piece are you missing?
A 1x4 grade like this. Did it go under there? No. Did it go under the book? No. Did I put it in somewhere where it's not supposed to go? I hope not.
If I can't find it, I can get a 1x4 from in there. What color is it?
Gray.
1x4?
Light bluish gray. 1x4. It's on the floor.
Okay.
I got one question. You guys should check out a YouTuber named CT Cool. It's not really a question, but I think Addison, you looking that up right now?
No, I was
No.
looking at the chat.
You're looking at our chat?
CT Cool.
Yeah. That is what he said. We did. I did. Yeah, so these two are the same, and then these two are each different. Very cool. Gotcha. Okay, let's go over there.
Is this your channel?
What are you trying to find?
My phone?
Oh, I haven't seen it. I was just gonna ask if you want me to come help look for it. Okay. This one's also another section that comes open, which is kind of cool. At least it's, I'm assuming that's what it is since it's doing the same kind of thing where it's got these, this ability to kind of
They look funny.
fold it open. What is CT Cool?
Animation.
Let me see. Might take a look at it later.
I was doing that so I can read the chat.
Here? Yeah. We'll come back to CT Cool later. You got the name now, so we'll definitely take a peek at it. I just gotta make sure that I see that it's a comedy kind of thing, and it looks like it's all pretty funny stuff. I just want to make sure that's appropriate for Addison too. So. Yeah, no worries. And then I do want us to start doing some scheduled call-in stuff, or the actual like Google Hangouts. We're gonna probably start doing more streaming rather than trying to do other videos, just because we haven't been able to. I haven't been able to do much editing, so it's easier to actually be able to interact with people if we can just do a live stream and talk. So that's kind of the goal right now.
Do, except that if you don't have to edit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Gotta build this little laser reflector panel. This is sticker number 5 on here. Wait, where's it? Okay, so I got this here, and then the tile. Okay, then for sticker number 5. This one. It didn't come off. You okay?
Huh?
Yeah. Funny. Okay, and then this just drops into here. Yeah, hopefully that this closes up. Okay. Oh, need to put these on here too.
So tired.
No, you're not taking off? Okay. Okay, doing the same thing with how to connect it here.
Are you excited for Star Wars Episode 9?
I am hesitantly optimistic.
Did we just watch?
I don't think you've seen all the Star Wars movies. You went and saw the ones we've seen in theater, which means only the last ones, the most recent ones. And I don't know if you've stopped to actually watch all of the older movies.
Did we just watch the trailer for The Last Skywalker, or
The Rise of Skywalker, the one where she backflips over the spaceship. Yeah. The laser reflector in Quadrant 2 was placed on the surface of the moon. When a laser light was pointed at it from Earth, the distance to the moon could be measured. So they placed a reflector panel on the moon. That's what I just put in here. And then that means from Earth, they were aiming at that laser reflector to have it come back and tell them how far away the moon was. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that reflector is still there.
so almost the last one for this packet?
Oh, okay. So now, this one. Yeah, this is the camera. So camera's there. That means that's this quadrant here. Yep, with the red inside. So this is where I got to put some stickers now. Sticker number 9. Okay, there's 2 of them. They're the same. So that goes
Yeah, no problem.
this way. What's that? Now you gotta go. Okay. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us.
There's probably only one person watching, which is probably. Did BFAB have to go?
I might still be hanging around. BFab, you still out there? Ain't said much in the chat, but might just be hanging out.
Last thing he said is, "Hey, Galgi."
8. A lot of times BFab just hangs out, listening, watching. Don't necessarily need to say a whole lot. There's not too much more. I think we're almost done with the. Well, actually, no. I don't know. We still got to put legs on this thing. So, if you need to, you can go eat something and come back.
I'm gonna be back in just a second.
You can grab a rice cake. Peanut butter? No. Well, I mean, you could, I guess. Put it on a plate, please.
Yeah. And then I can grab a Pop-Tart.
Okay, and then. Okay, we're going to take this so that it's there.
I fell.
You fell?
Yeah,
Right.
I tripped over the cord.
Did you disconnect the camera? No. Okay.
And fell very slowly.
Slow motion fall. Okay, that goes right there. Close that up. So that there. Okay, so now that's what it's talking about. So now we do 9 again. And then I'm making sure I orient these stickers correctly, because that was one of the things Greg says he put the stickers on the wrong way the first time and then had to go back and fix one. And I probably would have done the same thing, because the way it comes off the sticker sheet kind of makes sense to put it the other way. Seven is the one with the flag on it. There's a lot of gold in this set, which is kind of cool. 12 puts the big gold panel in here. Okay, not too bad. Did a pretty good job putting the stickers on that time. Okay, so now we're going around at each of these spots and putting in 2x4 to kind of sync all this stuff together. It's connecting these 4 outer quadrants to actually hold them all together. Alright, bag 3 will build out the legs, it looks like, to get the rest of the... Alright, that's all 4. 1 bag 3. Just a noise, crinkle, crinkle. This is where all the little gold pieces are. Yeah, lots of cool gold pieces in this one. I put small stuff here. I always try to put like the small pieces that come in the bags inside the bags off to like the side by themselves. Because a lot of times it's hard to keep track of all those small pieces while you're building. Okay, let's get started adding a whole bunch of bling to this thing. Okay, so where am I putting here? I need 4. Move this stuff, separate these a little bit so I can actually find some stuff. Nice crinkle crinkle bag. So Addison, Addison, you were in there watching on your phone? It's a little bit of ASMR. Alright, so these are going around. Fits right in there. Well, this is probably what's going to kind of put that final tension between these outer quadrants. These edges. This is like the other one was holding them together. This is kind of pushing them out, so that way it ends up kind of forcing them to really stick in place and be solid. All right, those, and then what we got? 8 of these coming in. Yep, 2 on each side. What else? 10. There they go. In between. Probably go around and put those in first, actually. It was a little hard to get my fingers in there between the angled pieces. So I'm just get these in first, and then put these around them. Addison got a little hungry, so she went to grab a snack real quick. I'm hungry too, but I can't eat today. For my schedule, it's a fasting day, so no eating. Okay, so then we have these. It's a little bit different. It's kind of a snot type piece. Oh, you're not able to see it. These go over on the end pieces there on each of those, right? Yep, we got 8 of them. Yeah. I feel like this is a little different than the standard, like single it's not piece that might go over the top. Like usually those are the backpack style ones, kind of meant for a minifigure head or something. And a lot of times you'll use those to then do the over the top ones. Hello. No barking. What are you barking at? What's he barking at, Addison? Oh my. What is all that, Addison? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put all that food stuff out there. Okay, 8 of those all around. And then okay, those are going down the front. And 2 in the middle. So you have 8, so it's 2 per side, 1, 2, and then these 2, 1, 2. So let's see how that works out. We're filling up the sides here. So these go down like that. Yep, it's going to leave that. Oop, almost last piece. Then these ones are in the middle. Okay, we can get that real quick. Okay. The foil on the Lunar Lander was used for thermal and micrometeoroid protection. So now we are putting on...
Did you not know what that meant?
What?
Yeah,
your emojis for food?
Nice crinkle crinkle. Have you not seen those before?
Crinkle, crinkle.
On comments it would be like blank says blank, and then the other thing will say blank says blank. So I was like, me, nice crinkle crinkle, bag. Ah!
Let's see here. These little gold bar pieces are probably going to be really popular on Bricklink. These little gold plates.
Oh, I hope they have extra of those.
I doubt it. Maybe a couple of them. Probably a cheese wedge, but I doubt they'd give us a 1x2 tile extra. It'd be nice though. You're right.
It'll make you jealous. It'll make you jealous of all the food.
It's making me hungry, but I still gotta wait till later to eat. It's okay. When we finish up, you gotta get your medicine though.
Yeah.
Maybe move the sticker sheet
Yeah.
off of your plate. Thank you.
Wow, it is very off.
What? The timing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already like I literally just I got here.
And we're doing this all the way around. I'm gonna assume 32. Yeah, let's just do the whole thing. Got it. Same layout for all of them. So this part would be a little repetitive.
I have different timing than you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm further forward on the video. Are you
Oh,
behind?
that's probably because I paused it.
Yeah, that means you gotta catch up. Do I hear the Bubba? Good morning. Building Lunar Lander. Then this afternoon we are going to go get some paintings. If you want to go.
Paintings?
Yeah. Do you remember the like story of Okinawa ones that are like images all through it? There's a new one coming out. And they're doing the release and signing down at the coffee shop. So we're gonna go down there, pick up some new ones and signed ones. We're gonna get one for us and one for Mary. So maybe we should get an extra one for the channel and give that out as a prize. That'd be a pretty cool prize.
I was thinking we should get one and give it to the people we're sponsoring.
We could maybe get them one and they would buy it, but I mean, it's a good piece of art, worth something worth having, something you can keep for the rest of your life. And I think they said that you can get an easy frame for it at Notori, fairly cheap. So you need to go check that out too. Yeah, this part's fairly repetitive and tedious too. Like that's part of the issue. Uh-oh, this one's scraped. See the gold on it's like scratched. Do I leave it? It's probably kind of realistic, right?
Yeah.
I'll leave it until I know that there's...
I think it might actually be made to look like that.
No, it shouldn't be that way. I wonder what the color is underneath. It looks kind of tan. I wonder if they have a tan brick that they then paint gold, basically. EK Star-Lord is back. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Addison needed to eat something. She's hungry. It's early here. It's really... Should have probably had breakfast already, but... figured she'd get something and snack on it. Since this one's not really conducive to us both building. Not like this Saturn V kind of was. I can give you a couple of steps, and we were making 4 of certain things, and we were able to just kind of build them at the same time. Now, at this point, I'm kind of stuck to building parts of it onto parts of it, so it's kind of harder. Maybe when we build the Ascent module, we can, maybe there's some parts of that could be linked together. Oh, BFF's back too. Man, good timing. We got a couple people actually back in here we can chit-chat with. BFF, did you ever did you ever hear my question about t-shirts? I can't remember if you said something, or I didn't see if you did respond or not.
I don't think he did.
Okay.
Because I think the last thing he said was...
Whew. That took a while, but I got that done. Alright, so now we are building these little leg piece things. We gotta build 4 of them.
Are we going to give it away?
What?
One of the pictures.
Paintings? I don't even know how many we're going to be able to get, so I don't want to talk about that right now.
Okay.
Build up those right now. Just get through that part of it. What else did you do? Oh, you put some peanut butter on a rice cake. It's pretty good. Are those the caramel rice cakes too? Yeah, it's a pretty good treat.
Only ones we have.
I don't know. Seems like it would be a good way to sort where, because they kind of do, right? They say this section, you're going to need these bags. But then they put small bags inside those bags. Why wouldn't the small bags then be sub-steps? So like if I'm building 4 of these like this, instead of there being some stuff in this bag, and some stuff in this bag, and some stuff in that bag, why aren't these multi-step pieces just all together in one bag? You know what I mean? Anyways. Building out these arms. So you got this piece and a red bar.
Also, why are there separate pieces?
What do you mean?
Like sometimes they have them inside a packet, inside the bag. Like why don't you just add them to the bag?
Okay, then it's this and it needs to go this thing. Okay, gotta build 4 of those. Yeah, these parts, when it starts getting repetitive like this, it does get a little tedious, but that's okay. I don't mind.
Do you guys want to do, while we're here, do you guys want to do a little trivia about my channel?
About your channel? This could be interesting. What do you have in mind? What kind of questions?
See ya, BFAB. Hi, Voicey YouTube.
Yeah. Hello, Voicey. Oh, sorry, BFAB. now it's gotta go. When he's never hear the question. I never re-asked it because I did not see that he said that. Sorry about that. Yeah, just when you get back, I can ask you that. But I was just trying to see about T-shirt design ideas. Where
Okay.
What's up?
I might actually have to check this, but I think I know what it is. What was my first ever video on this channel?
I think I know. Yeah, BFAB just took off. I think it's only for a little bit though. Probably be back here in a few minutes.
Hello, Scalador 14 Studios.
Well, thanks, BFAB.
Um,
Yeah, we are building. What was your first? She's asking anybody watching if you know what the first video on this channel was. Hello, hello.
I think he was trying to answer it, but doesn't know.
Oh, okay. What's up, Tay Films? Thank you for joining us. BFAB put out a link to the video. Apparently, we are building the Lunar Lander. It is actually not the 20th here. We did a full live stream yesterday, building out Saturn V, and building out the Women of NASA, and this what do they call? Oh, polybag that we got from Legoland. That's a satellite. Building all of that stuff and talking about the lunar landing on the 20th here in Japan, but it was kind of late on the 19th, actually, technically, for most people in the States. So we decided we would get up, instead of building the lunar lander yesterday, we'd go ahead and get up today on the 21st here, and then talk to everybody in the States there on their celebration of the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. So we decided we'd go ahead and come back and build again today. So now we're actually just building the lunar lander, but we did Saturn V yesterday.
New subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing.
So my first video was the Elsa, the frozen bag,
Yeah,
candy bag review or something, I think.
Snack bags, yeah. And that's so like that was. We talked about this the other day. That was August 24th.
Oh, that was about to be my question.
Oh well, there you go. When was that? I mean, so but what year?
August 24th.
How about
what year?
Yeah, how many years? Either what year was that video, or how many years have you been doing YouTube videos? They can answer that either way. So you can say this many years you've been doing it, or it was in this year that first video was out. Thank you very much, Tay Films. Yeah, we didn't do videos often enough for quite a while. So we are going to try to work on doing that more frequently. Okay, so this is going in here. Okay. Okay, so that's just together. Okay, got it. Okay, putting these pieces I had to build all together on there. There we go. Now what? Alright, gotta build out, do some more gold. Put some gold in. Build 4 of those.
Thank you, EK Starlord, as well.
You also subscribe. Thank you. We are planning to put out videos more frequently than we have been over the last month plus because it's been really hectic for me with school and work, and we traveled, and it's tough. So we should hopefully. I mean, we got a bunch of videos that we have that I need to edit together. On top of the fact that I think we're going to try to live stream each weekend, at least one time, and build a set or do something, some art or something. So.
Give you a few more minutes. You guys do
4 like that, and then 4 on the other. What?
This question.
What's the question? Number 2. No, this is my daughter. Mama Bear just went to the gym, actually.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I said in my head.
What? Yeah, no. This should be...
Yeah, so,
there it is.
the day I started my YouTube channel was August 24th, 2015, 4 years ago.
Yep, almost coming up on 4 years. They will have to do something for that.
Okay. Third question.
Okay, put that in there.
Probably the last question as well. What is my most popular video? Like, with most views?
Oh. Not sure even I know this one.
It's one that only you are in.
What?
Yep.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
It was just you.
I would have thought it was your trailer.
I think that was the second most popular one.
Like with the most views?
Yeah.
Is that what you're basing that on? Most popular is just how many, the number of views or what? Okay. Yeah, I would have thought for some reason I would have thought it was your trailer because I like the link to the main page or whatever. Every time someone goes to that and sees the trailer, it would count as a view for that. Doc actually said yesterday, he said the trailer was really good. So.
What?
No, she does not have a boyfriend. She is only...
Where are you guys getting these questions?
Best way to support our channel. So, right now, there's not really a good one. We're not monetized, so we're not getting ads. We're just not able to have you do anything on live streams. I do have Patreon set up, but until we feel like we're really getting... for one, I wanted to come up with some decent rewards for different tiers, like what's some stuff that we should do. So, haven't really finished that all up, but...
We tried doing popular things.
Patreon was one of the ways I was going to look at being able to do that, but sorry, hold on a second. One way would be we have shipping address in the description, I think, and if not, I can throw it up here in the chat. And then you can you could send us snacks or art or other things from different places around the world. One of the things I was looking at doing for the Patreon stuff would be to have like a certain tier where we would send them snacks from Japan, and then do like a collab video where they try stuff at the same time we try stuff, and then talk about what it is. And if you guys would be interested in some of those, you could let us know in the description or in comments once this is a regular video whether or not you think Patreon, and then whether or not certain tiers of like reward stuff, what you think we could do, because I just honestly haven't even set it all the way up yet, so trying to decide what we want to do. You are making a mess over there.
That didn't work.
Alright. Oh, actually, make sure this is on the correct sections. So see this begin. Nope, see, did it wrong. That would have not worked. Having trouble there? Seeming like you're having to bite really hard to get a piece of rice cake to break. It's really not that strong of a piece of food.
Hello, Owen Fuller.
Thanks for joining us. How are you doing there? We are building the Lunar Lander in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the moon landing.
And I'm doing a little quiz about my channel.
Yep, asking stuff at the same time. Whether or not you might know some stuff about the channel, because we're closing in on our own little anniversary celebration too for the channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to come up with something fun to do.
And the question was, what is the most popular video I have according to views?
Addison likes to do art videos a lot in here, and snack videos too. So you're kind of getting a snack Lego video at the same time, actually, right now, which is not one we normally do. We did the gummy Lego one though, so I guess there's that, where that was a snack and Lego video together.
I don't remember that.
And a craft. You don't remember making gummy Legos?
Oh, that one. But
yeah.
I want to do a video because I saw these candies that were like Smarties basically, but but they're basically Legos.
Okay.
Oh, and I want to grab one more thing.
What's everybody else doing out there to celebrate the 50th anniversary? BFAB's telling me that a whole bunch of people built this today. I saw Greg do a review. He's been building it over a couple of days from Brickitect. I talked to him on one of the live streams for a little while, but I think I was at work or something.
I also found a video. You might have seen this stuff on our channel before. Mad Matter. It's kind of like the same type of thing that Oobleck is. If you apply lots of force, it's hard. But if you slowly pull it apart, it falls and crumbles. So, and I found this video that was literally something that the Mad Matter Lego Maker machine.
Mm.
And I think I showed it to you.
Sounds kind of cool.
So you can literally, and it's a lot better than Lego because if you step on it, it feels a lot better.
Be a Lego made out of, the soft
Fluffy
stuff.
What if someone literally made a Lego pillow? Like, pillow, not made out of Lego, but like,
Legos made out of pillows. Like Lego shaped pillow, or a small Lego, like, what are you running over? You're running over the bags. Back up.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Okay, Star-Lord.
Yep, thanks for hanging out.
Asking us questions.
Well, only, no. He's like, I was just wondering. Too young for that.
So my most popular video is the congratulations Greg for 100,000 subscribers.
Okay, interesting. I did not know that.
It's like 600 something views. Here, let me check. I literally had to look this one up on my channel. Yeah, 630 views.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that.
We have less subscribers. I mean, yeah, less subscribers than that.
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't even have that many subscribers. Yet somehow we got to the 600 something view mark. That's kind of funny. Okay, so this
Then it's
is
my trailer, which is 469.
okay. Yeah, and then that's I feel like a more legitimate saying, like that's a normal video that was actually made. Other than something just saying hi, congratulations. Although I was happy.
Unboxing, sort, and chat. 233. Okay. What is our first ever Lego video?
And you have a question in there too. What are your favorite movies? Someone's asking you that while they think about what your
I have
first Lego video was.
6 favorite movies. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the I almost said Philosopher's Stone again. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order
You see
of
where
the
this is
Phoenix,
going?
Harry
Yeah.
Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I haven't watched Harry Potter and the Playhouse. Part 1 or 2.
Yeah, hopefully you picked up on where that was going before she got all the way through that list.
I'm out of breath.
Why does it seem like that's not gonna? Oh, because it's gonna. Okay, maybe. You got that in there. I gotta make a different one, I guess. For me, let's see. Favorite movies.
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars,
No.
Star Wars.
No. Okay, yeah. This. I would probably say. So normally my answer is my number one movie is Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, see, I didn't think Addison would even know that. Let's see what else. But like, really like the Star Wars movies, like Addison said, and Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah, we do. I have the. I think we have 2, 3.
What?
Harry Potter sets. Is it just the 2?
No, I think that there's more. Hold on. Because you have your brickheads too.
Oh yeah. I have.
Diagon Alley there. There's the Great Hall here. Wasn't there another one up here somewhere? No, maybe not.
I thought Mom said you had.
Don't worry about that one. And then you've got the brickheads. So there's
Hermione and Harry.
Hermione, yep, and you had Harry and Hedwig. Yeah. That was that. Okay.
I know I didn't really need to bring this up, but.
Yeah, it's the Great Hall. That's the one that we're gonna have to do at some point. Where's
Probably my favorite part.
Oh yeah, no.
That comes with Hagrid as a big character.
Yeah, that's pretty cool part
But
about
also he has Hedwig, so. I don't know how I'm gonna flip this over to put it back. There you go. Somehow got it.
Don't fall over. You okay?
I already did.
You didn't actually fall over. So that's something.
Oh. That's I'm stepping on the bag.
Well, stop doing that.
this.
Clicker. One of the like stress cube things. What's it called? Fidget cubes.
Fidget cube.
Yeah. Okay, so now this one goes in the one that was left here.
But it's not as fun as the other fidget cube that I have.
Okay, so now these go down to here.
My Minecraft one. Oh, where did I put my Minecraft one? I think it's up in my room.
Minecraft what?
My Minecraft fidget cube.
Ah. That's kind of neat. These click in right here. So creating that like...
It's starting to look like it.
Yeah.
And not like a weird robot, which it is.
I mean, yeah, it's basically the equivalent of what it is. Okay, so no one has answered. I forgot to put them on this one. I'm like, what? Where'd they go? I just didn't put them on.
So the answer to the what is my first Lego set video, it is the Lego treehouse set. But not treehouse, lake house?
Where is that? It's the lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's right there. Lego lighthouse.
Yeah, I
Not the treehouse, the lighthouse. But we did the treehouse next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Treehouse was your second Lego video. Spoilers. In case you asked that question. Or wanted to ask that question.
no, I didn't. I thought I did something else.
Maybe the boat? Maybe it was the boat. We don't have it set up anymore. I think we took it apart. It was the boat with the whale. The orca. No, that's with the
that
thing.
was with the lighthouse.
But there's also a boat one too, didn't we do? I can't remember. I don't know.
I think you might be thinking of that one.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think I did it wrong. This is not correct. This is correct, and that should be on the ones behind it. I did all of them wrong. I'm glad I looked. There's a little, you messed this up picture on here. So this should be connected.
You messed up.
Yeah. That's what I did not want to happen. Man, it's going to be difficult to fix this. Oh well. It's not that big of a mistake, but I think getting these pieces to come off correctly is going to be difficult. Just because of the position they're in, and then getting them back correctly. We'll see. I feel like it's every one of them's going to want to just pop the pin out of the Technic piece instead of popping the...
Oh.
Hmm.
We also had the
Yeah, from how?
Aragog.
Yeah, Aragog's set. Aragog's lair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
I can
built
go
down?
up and get the
Oh, and we
Aragog.
got the Fantastic Beasts,
Yeah.
the suitcase one.
But that's not Harry Potter. That's Fantastic Beasts.
It's the Wizarding World.
It's Fantastic Beasts!
This is true. Would you count that as being among the Harry Potter Lego sets as the question you asked? Or should we not count Fantastic Beasts in our quote, unquotes, because I can't do air quotes with my fingers since I'm trying to do this right now. Harry Potter sets? Okay, that one just popped up. I'm not sure what she's running to get right now, but she's going to go get something to show you. I thought for a second Logan was just going to come in and put a dog face in the camera again.
Can if you want.
It's up to you. Put these on wrong. I gotta fix it. Almost done fixing it though. There. So this last one. Yeah, you consider those? See, that's what I was saying. She's a little too picky sometimes. She said that's not a Harry Potter. It's Fantastic Beasts. I'm like, yeah, but it's still there. They said that they would count that as being one of our Harry Potter sets.
Most of the Harry Potter sets I have are up in my room, so I went and grabbed them.
The ones that are already built?
Yeah. The only one that's not in my room that was already built is the Ergog, which I don't know what we did with.
It might be. Yeah, it's down there. I see Aragog in a tree and Harry and Ron. Okay, so then these, that's why you can't do that, because then this goes from here to the leg. They are probably add the extra stabilization. So you need these to be able to do that. Yeah, so, okay. I'm glad I checked it now, because I wouldn't have been able to do this step. Variant Comics keeps tweeting and popping up on my alerts. They're a comic channel on here, which is pretty cool. And I bought some comic books while we were in San Diego for Firefly, and realized on the back of it that his name was on there and that they were produced by Variant Comics. And I was kind of surprised. I thought it was just the YouTube channel, but apparently he does a lot of other stuff too. So pretty cool. Okay, so the one with the panel is going to get the stairs. So this here, and then connect the two together. That goes there, and then it comes down. Okay, there's the stairs on there. Got a bunch of Harry Potter stuff invading my space set area.
So you get these legs back on tree.
Legs? Oh, the character's legs?
Yeah.
Why do you need those on the tree? Oh, that's before.
With the tree. But the other character, Ron, is taking up too much space.
I'm trying to say Ron's fat. That's not very nice.
That's not what I'm saying.
Don't think he would appreciate that. Okay, so I gotta flip it over. Oh, that's because he's at San Diego Comic-Con, I think. That's why he's tweeting so much right now. Okay, we can put it back. So this is the descent booster to slow them down, I guess. This is like a new piece. I've never seen this before.
I think I've seen it before.
It's very interesting. So it's like
I think I've seen it before on one of these.
It's like the length of a 1x3, but then it's got studs centered on it for 1x2, which is
I
just
think I've seen one on
different.
a brickhead.
Really, like their eyes to be too close together, or is it a nose? Nostrils like a pig.
I was saying like maybe their feet are really close together. So they use that as this. Yeah, so I have Harry and Hedwig. Another Harry and Hedwig and his trunk.
Sorry.
I have a Hermione brickhead and Aragog's lair. I have Aragog.
Ah! That's what they might have expected when they got to the moon. Moon spiders attacking their spacecraft.
And a little tree that also shoots spiderweb. Boom.
Which Harry Potter movie is the best so far, not counting Fantastic Beasts?
I like
Give you some crinkle time to think it out before all this pieces up.
I can't figure out they was at number 5.
So she's gonna look it up. Number 5, huh? So she thinks. Let's see, what's that?
Order of the Phoenix. I said that super quickly.
What are the things? It's all one word.
Bam!
Trying to make sure it didn't go flying and get
You
lost.
can also do it the other way. Watch. It doesn't work as well.
What's the other way? Oh, out the back. Yeah.
Actually, I think it worked better. So it went.
All right, so this is the last bag.
Here.
That's the last of it. Addison, do
The other way.
you want to build the other space figure guy?
Not right now.
Where's the head at? Should be like, oh, I guess maybe it's in with this yellow? Nope. Oh, there it is. I hate your hair.
See, it went here, and then the other one went over here.
Why are you stealing pieces?
I didn't
What are you
mean-
doing? Just trying to steal some other pieces.
Yeah, it's easier if you
The
put
episode
it.
Order of the Phoenix is pretty good.
So yeah, it goes backwards. It actually works better backwards. So. Like I'm standing right here, and this is the regular way until I like the book. But the other way, see where it goes? Goes over to
Yeah, it definitely would have went further too. It said my YouTuber profile picture is a snake. So
Snake!
he likes the Chamber of Secrets.
Are you Slytherin as well? Or
Good question.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
That would be a question for your channel too. You could say, what Harry Potter house am I?
I already said it.
Yeah, no, about saying it. In future times, when you're asking questions, that could be a question, since you gave them the information now.
I even have a Hufflepuff scarf.
Yep, got that at the Universal Studios in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, and I also got. This doesn't have anything to do with Lego, but it does have something to do with Harry Potter.
Mhm.
I got when we went to Universal Studios. I got a wand.
Ollivander's
It
one.
is a reed, I believe. Yes, reed. I took a what cord do I have? And mine was Dragon Heartstring cord. So I think that's like the most popular one.
I do not know.
Logan got Phoenix Feather and Gryffindor. I think the same test I took, I also got Gryffindor.
Yeah, but Logan's really not a Gryffindor though.
Yeah, he's like a Ravenclaw.
He's a Ravenclaw. Yeah.
So I think for some reason the test.
The test that day was kind of like pushing people to be.
But also, I took this same test, and I also got Gryffindor.
That's saying so that
And
test
I'm
is
not
trying to
brave.
push people to
very
be
much.
Gryffindors. That test was trying to make people Gryffindors, even though maybe you're not. I think they just think that's the popular answer, and they wanted to be a popular site, so they're like, we'll tell everybody they're Gryffindors, and everybody will like our webpage, yeah! Right? Makes sense.
No, because I know I'm not Gryffindor.
But what if you didn't? If you don't know, then maybe
I have a picture.
maybe people would like to
phone.
say, or like to be told that they are Gryffindors. Because that's like the one that was popular in the movies, right? Even though what's his name? From Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newt Hufflepuff. Will you go wash your face off, please? Asta's gonna go clean the peanut butter off her face and come back.
What's the picture I was trying to look for?
The test you took?
Oh yeah, I got like 76% Hufflepuff. It might be on my iPad, but my iPad is dead.
So there's some of these bottom tile looking ones. These things are pretty cool. You find them? Where'd you go? There they are. You can always tell because they look a little weird. They have like the open holes to fit underneath, but pretty cool. Okay, stickers. Here they are. Where did they go? 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so 2 on this right one. With those little dots on the top left. Okay. 4. Left one with the bottom. Have the dots. Just back to playing with that. 3.
Probably should put this away. I put the case.
Hello, Miner Maker Mux. Miner makes Mux? Miner makes Mux. It's a little alliteration there. Yeah, it's sitting there open. It didn't look like the box because it didn't look red, huh? Okay, flipping it back over. I said it didn't look like what you were looking for because you weren't seeing like the red color of the box. You were just seeing
No,
the...
I saw it. I didn't know that I put it there.
Yellow there for the clips.
So
Okay.
I wasn't looking there because I didn't think I would put it. Apparently I did put it there.
Miner Makes Mox, thanks for joining us. We are... Oh, we gotta build this thing. This other thing that goes with this. We are building the Lunar Lander. We've got the moon surface and the descent module complete, and we're working on the ascent module now. And then we'll be done for today. Addison's been talking a lot about Harry Potter, but also asking interesting questions about this YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Addison Versus.
I completed that though.
What was the last question you asked?
What was the first Lego video?
First Lego video. So it's time for a new question then?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Do you have a new question? Or come up with some? Okay, there it is. Trying to find these.
What is my most popular Lego video? Actually, no. Never mind.
Different question? Okay, she's going to come up with a different question.
What is the most popular live stream that I've had?
I don't know that one either.
Both of us are in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Video game?
No.
Hmm.
Lego.
Hmm.
And oh wait, I probably should build this. I'm gonna build this guy, and then I'm gonna take the Harry Potter quiz again.
You're going to do another Harry Potter quiz?
The
Well,
sixth.
okay. You guys can be here to witness it with her.
I've got 5 times before. Well, now I'm probably gonna get 5 times Hufflepuff. The other time, I got Gryffindor somehow.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I don't think that's true.
I'm not that brave.
Well, and there's more about being Hufflepuff than not being brave. So, I mean...
Well, I'm more loyal and hardworking than brave and courageous.
So Miner Makes Mocks said, imagine a Saturn V on the scale of the Lander. So like if it's the same size as the Lander, which the Lander is basically minifig scale. I want to say it's a little small because fitting too many. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much space they really had. But anyways, if it's minifig scale, and this is microfig scale, this is 1/100th of actual scale for the Saturn V-ish, like probably 1/101th, but like it's pretty much 1/100th scale to the actual Saturn V. Yeah, so I mean it would be massive. It would be 10 meters at least if you had a Saturn V the same size. There is a really big one. Hello, Legos for Life. Thank you for joining us. There is a huge Saturn V that someone built. I remember, and I still don't think it's 10 meters. Or I probably would say you'd want to have it be 11 meters at that point when you get to that big of a size of a scale. But it was probably 3 meters tall or 4 meters tall. It was up to someone's roof in a room from the floor. He built it like huge Saturn V.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the real Saturn V.
No, it was still a
This
scale
one's like
model, but
3 feet 4 inches, I think, is what we measured it to. Anyways.
Mhm.
Going to Harry Potter.
okay, put those two on there, and then
The sorting hat.
the sorting hat. Is that the one that you did that told you it was Gryffindor, or no?
No, I was about
I
to
missed
say,
a step.
the first quiz I did, the sorting hat himself put me into Hufflepuff.
Hmm.
So I think it was actually the Pottermore one that got me into Gryffindor for some reason. But
That is a little strange.
let's do this one.
Okay, there's those.
Okay, oh, this is the one I did, and I got like 76% Hufflepuff. I think.
You gonna read the questions out loud and then tell us what you said?
Dawn or dusk? Dawn.
Legos for Life, thanks for the sub. They just subbed. Came from BFAB. Yeah, I heard BFAB put out a little post or something saying that we were doing a live stream. So I appreciate that. Thank you, BFAB, again,
Forest
for telling everybody we're here.
or river?
We are building the Lunar Lander. Built Saturn V yesterday. So.
Moon or stars? Stars.
Okay, so
Which
adding.
of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, or selfish? Selfish. After you have died, what would you most like people to do when you hear your name? Miss you but smile, ask for more stories about your adventures, think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts. Miss you but smile. People smile. How would you like to be known to history? The wise, the good, the great, the bold. Great. Or the good. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you love, glory, wisdom, or power? Wisdom. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flower that adapts their scent to attract unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of a crackling log fire, the sea, it's probably what it would be, fresh parchment, or home, the sea. I mean, I live in an island.
Mm-hmm.
So, 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds, a smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. The golden liquid
Wow. While she stumbles through that one, hey Doc, glad to see you here. Welcome
Hello,
back today.
Doc. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. the mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that will make you see strange visions. Definitely not that one, but the richly purple drink that gives off the delicious smell of chocolate and plums.
I don't know about chocolate and plums together. That seems a little weird.
It smells like that. It really tastes like that.
Yeah, sure. If you say so.
What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? The violin, the trumpet, the piano, the drum. The drum doesn't please my ear, but I like the drum. But I think the violin pleases my ear the most. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? Silver leaf tree bearing golden apples, the fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool and depths of which something luminous is swirling, the statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. Statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye.
Make sure that his eye is twinkling and not tinkling, okay?
Said twinkling.
I know. So, you sounded like you said tinkling. That'd be a little weird. His eye is leaking.
That would be kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
Mad Eye Moody. Take a picture of Mad Eye Moody. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? Small tortoise-shelled box, embellished with gold, inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. I'd probably choose that one because I would want to set it free. The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key, marked with a mysterious room that you know to be the mark of Merlin. An ornate golden casket standing on clawed feet, whose inscription warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, with a scratched message upon that reads, "I only open for the worthy," the one with the creature inside of it. Charles has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could? Oh my goodness, there's so many.
Which build is more challenging, this one or the Saturn V?
Saturn V.
Yeah, the only thing for me that's, I would say this one is more challenging is that it's not done in a way where we're able to kind of actually both do some stuff. So that's kind of obnoxious. Not necessarily like challenging, I guess, but I like the idea that I could. It's weird because I was complaining about it, right? I was saying having to build like 4 of the same thing over and over and over again with the Saturn V because you have to build a lot of 4 versions of something.
That means I also get to help you.
But then I could say, here's one, and then let's build the same thing, and we could both build through it. There's not been much of that to here. But now I'm looking at this and it says to do 2 of them, which is kind of...
First, a newly perfected cure for dragonpox, then student records.
PJ Collects is here. Thanks for showing up, PJ. Really appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to show today, but yesterday I did show everybody the other picture that you sent. The first one, I guess, with all the boxes. He sent me another picture with just the banana guys standing there. So we really appreciate it.
Banana Army.
Yeah. We'll have to show you at some point the actual amusement park. Maybe we'll do a thing of working on it someday. But yeah, so welcome to the show. We did yesterday, because it was Happy Moon Landing Day here, and we did Saturn V, we did Women of NASA, and we did this satellite polybag, and decided kind of, because it had gotten so late in the States by the time we finished that, and nobody was able to see...
Except for Doc. Doc was still
Yeah, Doc stayed up for a while. But yeah, it helped us decide, like, it'd probably be better to go ahead and wait till today, so you guys on the 20th would be able to spend a little bit of time with us, building some of this stuff.
First, a newly perfected cure for dragonpox, then student records going back 1,000 years. Finally, a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. I'd probably do student records, dragonpox, runes.
Why the student records?
Because they're back from 1,000 years, and they could be really important later. So could the runes.
Series here.
And you can make the dragon pox perfectly again. So, dragon pox last, then. So, I would do student records,
Not gonna build none of these.
dragon pox.
I didn't know I was gonna have to do that twice. I would have done some of the steps along the way.
Which of the following would you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger, cold, loneliness, boredom, being ignored. Loneliness.
Yeah, I gotta build this whole thing again. Wow. Okay.
Which would you
It does
rather
say two.
be?
I paid attention to that.
Invade, imitated, trusted, praised, liked, or feared? Trusted.
Which would you rather be? Who wants to be feared? I don't understand that. The people would say they would want to be feared. And I guess you. I don't know. Just weird.
Sounds
Guess
like
there's people-
Slytherin.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a Slytherin answer, but then, like, if you're just answering it for that reason, or are there people who really just want to go through life knowing that people are afraid of them, and that they could tell them, you know, what to do and they'd have to do it? It just seems, I don't know. Seems a little crazy to me.
If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, power and invisibility, or to speak to animals? The other ones are kind of weird. To read minds, I feel like people would.
You probably don't want to hear what a lot of people are thinking.
Yeah, also, I feel like people would notice that you're reading their minds. Just like you literally just staring at them. I feel like that would be kind of weird. The power and invisibility. Just get an invisibility cloak.
Yeah, but there's only one, right? There's not that many invisibility cloaks. They're really rare. So if you actually
Just
had that
cross the
inherent
river.
ability. PJ Collects says that the Banana Army is on its way. Just let us know. You can send me messages the way we've been talking back and forth on the page, and let me know what we owe you for that. He asks, "What is Addison reading?"
45. I'm 45% Hufflepuff so far.
Does it tell you like while you're going?
Wow, I'm least Ravenclaw.
Hmm.
I feel like that would be the second thing I was.
I just pull off 4.
I mean, I guess hardworking could be more of, since I'm probably more hardworking than smart. But
Nope, you're smart. Addison got, despite our interference on it, because we were hesitant, Addison actually got into gifted this year. So you're smart, Addison. Don't pretend like you're not.
what are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Apparition and disapparition, transfiguration, flying on a broomstick, hexes and jinxes, all about magical creatures and how to befriend/scare them, secrets about the castle, every area of magic on hand, centaurs, goblins, merpeople, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, trolls. Every area of magic. Can I do 2? I feel like I can't, but let me try.
Drop the stickers.
Do it again. So far, I'm Hufflepuff, then Gryffindor.
Yeah, did you ever answer what you were reading?
I am doing, yeah. I said I was going to do a...
You just went right back into your questions, I think.
Oh, I didn't hear that you said that.
Yeah, PJ Collects was asking what you're reading. Yes, it's a Harry Potter sorting hat quiz. This is the sorting hat one, or this is...
Sorting
Okay, yeah, this is the sorting hat one.
hat.
She did the, what'd you say it was from? The Pottermore one? Some other time.
No, this is Wizardmore, because Pottermore...
Wizardmore.
Pottermore sorted Logan into Gryffindor, and Pottermore also sorted me into Gryffindor. So,
Seemed like it was a little overly zealous on making people Gryffindor that day.
you and 2 friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Do you attempt to confuse the troll into letting all 3 of you pass into fighting and without fighting? Suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight. I don't really want to fight. Suggest that all 3 of you should fight. volunteer to fight. Attempt to confuse the troll. One of your...
Confuse or convince?
Confuse.
What does it say? Attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three people pass. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, either way. Getting through without fighting is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't want to fight. See, that's how you know I'm a Hufflepuff. I don't want to fight. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam using a self-spelling quill.
Just read a chapter of Chamber of Secrets before going to bed for the 6-year-old. PJ Clexton. Yeah, she's doing audiobooks lately. I've been listening to the audiobooks of the Harry Potter stuff quite a bit lately.
Rereading the books that I've already read.
Basically, yeah.
Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Place.
BFA's back. Okay, question was, well, Addison's doing a sorting hat quiz now, so I'm trying not to interrupt too much, but, so the question was, I am thinking I'm going to put together some t-shirts that have schematics, basically, like it's going to be blueprint designs or schematics of systems, the same way that the ones are for the Lego brick, and I have for the minifigure, basically kind of like the patent application that they had. And I was looking in the books here, and so this one is the Lunar Lander, and at the beginning of it, there was like a cool frame diagram of it, I think. Yeah, so see like, whoop, smacking pieces around. So there's like this outlined wire diagram picture here, like, and I would love to see something like that on a shirt. And there's the same thing in the Saturn V book, and I'm thinking of things outside of just the Lego like book picture ones. What other, like, what would be some other cool things that could go on it? So like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to find the big older satellites and put some of those on ones. So like some ideas for what would be cool on a shirt. That, if anybody had any ideas.
Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do? Lie and say you don't know, but hope that someone else tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will. Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. You will not wait to be asked to tell You will not wait to be. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using a forbidden quill, you would tell the teacher before the exam started. If you did it before the exam started, how would you know?
No, saying that you knew about it, and so like if you knew about it ahead of time, you wouldn't even wait to be asked. You would have just went to them and told them right away. That's just what it's saying. It's one of the options.
I'd probably do tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he also deserves to be found out. But these two are basically the same thing.
Which one? Telling him ahead of time?
Yeah, and just telling him. You don't both tell them.
Yeah, and it kind of creates a weird situation too where it says something different than the whole rest of the question, which is kind of frustrating. It's like you set up the question in a specific way, but then reframe it in a different one of the answers, which is not a good way to ask questions. BFF says, that's a good question. I like the ideas that you mentioned. I think a shirt with the schematics of the space sets is a great idea. Personally, can't think of anything. Okay. Just be thinking about it, anybody who's watching, and if you come up with ideas. So like one of them I was thinking was like maybe a car. Imagine like if there was like a particular model race car or something, It'd be cool to get
Tesla.
like the actual like wireframe diagrams for it on it. Maybe maybe a Tesla. Like that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Problem is, I wonder if I can even get a hold of the patent application page that shows like an overall schematic of it for something like that. That's still, still relevant and still probably protected information. So I'm not sure. But it'd be kind of fun. I think it would be cool.
A Muggle confronts you and says that
A what?
they are Muggle.
A muggle. Okay. I thought you said a mogul. Like a person who's
Mowgli.
a person really good at something.
A Mowgli.
Like a music mogul.
Mowgli.
Yeah. Little britches. Little britches. Mowgli. That's what Baloo called him.
Muggle confronts you and says that they are
Maybe.
that they
Probably.
are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so? Agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder if you are bluffing. Tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor. Last one.
That's pretty funny.
Which nightmare would frighten you the worst? Standing on top of something very high and realize suddenly that there are no hand or footholds, nor any barrier to stop you falling. An eye at the keyhole of the dark windowless room which you are locked in. Waking up to find that neither your friends nor your family have any idea who you are. That sounds like the worst one. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone understands you, and everyone laughs at you. That I already do that.
I'm pretty sure everybody can understand you. That doesn't mean we're not laughing at you, though.
You're laughing with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't laughing at you. You just need to
Which
laugh.
road tempts you the most? The wide, sunny, grassy lane, the narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, the twisting, leaf-strewn path through the woods, the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. Wide, sunny, grassy lane.
Do you think we would want to sell those shirts? I think we probably would sell the shirts. If I design them and then put them on on Teespring or something, then you guys could sell them. We could put it would be like an Addison Versus thing at the bottom of it or something maybe. I don't know. I don't know that it needs that, but just sell the shirts because they're associated to the stuff we like to do. Alright, those are there
So
for
if
now.
I do the wide, sunny, grassy lane, so far I would get Gryffindor 20%, Ravenclaw 23%, Hufflepuff 43%, Slytherin 13%. If we did narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, I would do basically the same, except Hufflepuff would be 40% and Slytherin would be 17%. Twisting leaf-strewn path through woods, basically the same, except Gryffindor and Ravenclaw are the same. And Slytherin has
Build these two to.
cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. Gryffindor 20%, Ravenclaw 27%, Hufflepuff 40%, and Slytherin 13%. Doing the first one.
Hallow!
Late at night,
No.
walking alone down the street. Well, I wouldn't even be walking alone down the street unless I was older.
Well, I mean, you can imagine if you were. Let's say the idea is you are in this situation, so.
Down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance, like Mad Eye Moody?
Those are new too. I wonder if these are in other sets too. So it's a 1x3 plate, but designed to go on the bottom, and it's got a hole in it. So I just put this on the bottom of these.
As well.
No, those have been around, but this is definitely
I've
something
never
different.
seen this before.
Yeah. Anybody else tell me? I'm looking the part up later probably, but it's these 1x3 plates. They go to the bottom of a piece. It's actually pretty cool. And we're putting those inside.
Draw your wand and try to discover the source of the noise. Draw your wand and stand the ground. Draw into the shadows and await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive and offensive spells. should trouble occur. Probably do the first one.
Hello!
The last one.
What he's barking at.
Yeah, the first one. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Of course, I would take a snowy owl. It's the most. One, I'm allergic to cats, so I can't have a cat. Toads. Who would want a toad?
Somebody, I guess. Obviously, it's an option, right?
Neville.
Does Neville have a toad?
Yeah. Trevor.
No, I don't remember.
I feel like snowy owls would be the most helpful. And also, snowy owls are cute.
That they are.
Black or white? White. Heads or tails? Tails. I don't know why. No, heads. Yeah, heads.
Did you switch because it showed you that was going to make you less Hufflepuff?
No.
So don't game the game. Just answer the questions honestly.
I mean,
is that why you changed it? Did it change it? And you're like, no, that's not right.
I like both.
Like both what?
Heads and tails.
It's just a coin flip. Like,
I know.
Literally.
Here, let's see. I have a coin over there.
Okay, that was, and then spinning it.
Tails.
You flip the coin to choose. There we go. See? That's what I was saying. I was like, just pick one. Which was the first one that comes to your mind? That's probably what you should pick. I don't know. Whatever.
Check.
Chickadee China? Chinese chicken?
Left or right? Right. 43%
La derecha.
Hufflepuff. 22% Ravenclaw. 22% Gryffindor. And 13% Slytherin. Now I want to know. Who else is a Hufflepuff?
Yep. Anybody else out there? Are you also Hufflepuff?
But also, what's your Hogwarts house in general?
Okay, good question.
Let's see. I wonder if there's like what type of wand type that you need. Harry Potter wand.
So is the quiz based on like the same way where they ask you a bunch of questions like that and then it tells you whether you should have?
Yeah.
See, but like I thought I was supposed to choose you, the wand itself. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, I do have an honor. I don't need it for. All right, those. That's done, and we feed it.
Oh man, I can't use this one because I can't do Pottermore.
Why can't you do Pottermore?
Because I have to sign in, and I tried signing into Pottermore and said I was too young.
Ah.
I don't know why.
Very well.
They're 9.
9 3/4?
No, not yet.
No, not quite that old yet.
I would.
We should actually celebrate your 9 3/4 birthday. Just to be funny. And do Harry Potter stuff. What do you guys think? Should we do the... Do we own Hogwarts Castle?
No, but we do own Great Hall.
PJ Kleck says, caught the BNL reference. The by and large.
Wait.
Yep. I don't know what I did. What's that from? I can't remember what I said. I don't know either. Do you? What are you talking about? PJ, what did I say? And then question from BFAB is, do we own the Hogwarts Castle? It's such a beauty. So we have Great Hall. We don't have the full castle. It's too huge.
Have the Great Hall.
Well, what's funny is we were talking about how big this was and like what long it took us to build it. And then we were talking about it yesterday, and it was like, well, could we build the castle in the same amount of time because like it's probably big too.
It's the second biggest.
Yeah, it is massive. It was like 8,000 pieces or something, just under it. No, 6,000.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that
Crazy
was
long.
the
I was like, woo,
Manila
okay, never
Falcon.
mind. That's the Manilian Falcon. She says that like that every time. That cracks me up.
How do you?
Millennium, and she says Manilium every time.
That's what I said. That's what it said.
The 1 week song. Okay, gotcha. Yep, gotcha.
Let's see what I get. What's your favorite Hogwarts?
It was the song.
Class?
Song reference. What you're talking about.
Charms.
Okay, done with this part. Next.
Now what?
Almost done with this whole thing, guys. We are almost there.
Which house do you truly? Okay, I think that's Hufflepuff.
This one? No, it's this one.
Which diamond?
Probably only one more of those, and then I'm not sure where it's at. I lost it.
The ice cream place. No, I'm joking.
What is it? What's the question?
What's your favorite place in diagonally?
Yep, diagonally. I can't
How
believe
about
like it took me that
owl
long
place?
to realize that. That basically together it's just saying diagonally. Pretty crazy.
When you were a little wizard, what did you want to be when you grew up?
You are still a little wizard.
I want to be a wand
Took me.
or
Yeah, so Doc says it's 6,004 pieces, and BFAB said it took him 3 days to build the castle. Had to build it across 3 days. He says, I thought I would hate it because it's micro scale, but loves it. So yeah, the castle is micro scale. It's like super tiny. So you get all the little micro scale Harry Potter characters too, right? Yeah.
And is Hagrid just like a normal one?
No, he's not that big. Even though Hagrid is big, he's not that big. That'd be crazy big. Okay, flipping that over.
If we did get it, we'd probably have to clear off this whole entire box to put it in there.
Oh, back here. I don't know where we would put it. Yeah, it's very,
I
very
bet
large.
it's big enough to fit in there. And like, we can't put it. We'd probably have to get it like a whole new shelf to even put it on.
Yeah, probably more like that.
And to be honest, I wouldn't put it on my desk if we did.
You would put it on your desk?
Yeah.
I don't think it would even fit on your desk.
That's why I like the Great Hall, because it's smaller. And
Yeah.
it could probably fit on my desk.
You think you're going to put that upstairs in your desk?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So that probably means I'll have to build it on my desk. But
What's on my desk, on my desk, on my desk?
what's on my desk?
on my
On my
desk?
desk. The Great Hall's on my desk.
The Great House on my desk. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. I'm glad you finished that up. Thank you.
What do you value most in a friend?
Let's see. Did you guys purchase any of the new sets?
Loyalty.
What new sets? New Harry Potter sets?
Like, what's the newest Harry Potter set we got?
I think he's saying there's new Harry Potter sets.
I think there was a new castle.
A new castle, huh? Yeah, I don't know if I've even seen any of the new ones.
I'll search it after this. Would you have fought at the Battle of Hogwarts? Yeah.
Why do you say yes?
Because it says, yeah, I'll help my friends.
Yeah, I'll help my friends. So it's because you want to help people, like help each other, not because you want to fight?
On a scale of 1 to he who should not be named, how evil are you?
So 1 is the lowest?
Yeah.
And then, it's funny, he was...
He who should not be named. It actually says his real name.
Oh, you're just not saying it?
Yeah.
You're funny.
You would rather have a wand made by Ollivander. Who is Gregorovitch?
That's the ones who came for the Triwizard Cup and then he checked out his wand. You were just listening to that scene.
I thought that was Ollivander.
That was Ollivander checking out all the wands, but he was saying that the people from the other schools, when he was inspecting their wands, who made them, and I think that's the other wand crafter that he mentioned. At least that's what I thought I heard. I haven't even read all the books.
Yeah, he's only
Full
watched
disclosure.
the movies.
Yeah, so what I remember hearing you listening to that, though. That's why I was like, you just listen to this part.
Are you more of a country mouse or a city rat?
Knight's Bust, Hagrid's Hut, Expecto Patronum, etc. No, so Night Bus, I'm not really that interested. Although I will say Hagrid's Hut, we don't have any of those, and I know that some of the people said that this is the better one. There was an older set that was Hagrid's Hut, and that this newer one is actually a little bit better. And then there's been some people who said it was not, and I don't know. I thought it looked pretty darn good, and it would be kind of cool to get that one and get the new one, because I do think it looks pretty good. So that might be the only one. Expecto Patronum, I don't think so. I did train at Camp Pendleton.
I have seen it though. I've seen that one. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was a West Coast Marine. Went to boot camp in San Diego and did training at Camp Pendleton. We actually went on to Camp Pendleton to pick up our Legoland tickets. That's where we got our Legoland tickets. It was on Camp Pendleton.
So it says, are you more of a country mouse or a city rat? Country mouse, city rat, suburban shrew?
Or what? Suburban shrew?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what else to say. Some kind of rodent. It just wants you to have a rodent. That's funny.
Suburban
shrew?
No, instead of suburban shrew, suburban capybara.
Capybara? But I think it's trying to keep the...
No.
What
is this? What is this? What is this?
I don't know. We're kind of suburbs, but kind of not. So it's a little bit weird. Yeah, there's really nowhere, unless you live way further north in Okinawa, that's anything rural even. So, yeah.
Suburban?
That would be what I would say probably.
Okay. If you were an anime guy, what animal would you transform into? I think
Got out of Pendleton 2 years ago, huh?
out.
Ninjago fan, hello, welcome.
But I can be
Thank you
a
for joining
bird.
us. Today we are building, and I'm almost done with, the Lunar Lander for the 50th anniversary of the moon landing, which you guys are still celebrating, but we're in the future. It's the 21st year, so we're already done with it. But built Saturn V yesterday. It was a little early for the US, and now we are doing this because it's now the 20th there. Addison is going through and doing Harry Potter quizzes
Yes.
while we do this. Yeah, are we planning on posting more videos? That's always been what we try to do. We just don't. I have so many things that I would love to be editing and getting going, but I just haven't been able to.
I got Harry's. Got a phoenix feather one.
I don't know. So she just did what wand she would have quiz, right?
I got your wand is 11 inches long, made with holly, and with a phoenix feather core.
That's Harry's wand.
Well, they're not all the same, but the pictures is Harry's.
Where to go?
It's the same core, which only one other person has,
Hello there, Lego Builder.
except for Harry
Okay.
and Logan.
Logan has a phoenix feather core.
Yeah. He who should not be named.
Is that Logan?
No.
It's not a nice thing to say about your brother. Almost done
It
with
just means he's powerful.
the Ascent module, and then
I
Then the
don't
whole
think
thing
I'm
is done.
happy about this.
about your wand choice. Well, is it different than the one last time?
Yeah, it said I would. Well, I got the wand core.
And why do you
Wand
keep
core.
doing quizzes of things you've already done?
No, this is my actual wand.
Hmm.
I just did the core, and I got dragon heartstring, and I got phoenix feather.
Oh, this one gets the doors, I
But
guess.
I feel like I would.
I feel like
That's what I said. I said.
Okay, got the door done. So close. What are we building here? Okay, these, and then this. And the handles. Oh man, are you done with your quiz there? And you're playing. So she's also playing with Mad Matter at the same time. Addison's kind of all over the place. If y'all haven't noticed that yet, that's just how she is.
I'm gonna put what is the meaning of Harry Potter quotes.
Oh, like what each one signifies. So like, what does it mean to have a phoenix feather?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I know what Phoenix Feather is. I just want to know what Dragon Heartstring is.
Because that's the other one that you had, right? Or that's what you're saying is in the one that you have.
Because Phoenix Feather is powerful.
Okay, and then putting this over the top.
Um,
There's always dog hair on stuff. There's always dog hair. Has everybody who's here seen all of our dogs? There's a lot of new people in the video today.
Yeah.
I'm going to see about grabbing some puppies.
Sure.
Although, are you going to be able to pick them up?
Hermione's wand, Victor Crumb, Bellatrix, Gilderoy, Lucius, McGonagall, Eric, Ollivander, Peter.
Now that I'm looking at this and seeing what you saw, yeah, this is a little different. I was thinking this was just the central one. Yeah, it might be a different new piece too.
Yeah, so it says Phoenix Feather. There's only 4 people. Harry Potter, he should not be named. So, can't say his name.
Okay, if you say so.
Sylvanus Kettleburns, Celestina Warbeck, Unicorn, Cedric.
Cedric has a unicorn.
Who's Mary Catermore? No.
Where's that? Mary Cattermoles?
Neville.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Neville's second wand.
I don't know why I looked and pretended like I would know it all. I'm not gonna know that.
Remus, Draco, Quirrell, Giovanni, Charlie, first one, Ron. Wait, is it his first or second wand?
What does it say?
Is it both of his wands? Yeah, wands.
Wands, plural. Yeah.
Okay. Vila Harris, Fleur. Oh, I didn't know that there were different ones. Thestral, Tail, Hair, the Elder Wand. Troll Whisker. Sorry, I got distracted.
Where's this going? Oh.
Cadogan. This isn't helping me. I want to know the meaning of them.
Yeah. Okay, and then this goes here. So let's see. On this side with the dish.
Powerful, easy to learn spells, though can be easily committed to another owner.
It's not going very well.
Wait. Oh, it's okay.
This needs to go point up. Maybe that's why. Maybe I didn't have it on all the way. There it goes.
Vela hair is temperamental. Nasal whisker is not very powerful. Dittany stalk is unknown. Kelpie hair is easily obtainable, frequently used in the past. Thestral tail hair not easily seen. Coral unknown. Choke thunderbird.
Getting there.
Tail feather. Yeah, this is important.
Last segment. Okay, so let's see. The reaction control system provides thrust to the spacecraft, allowing it to be steered in the right direction. This system was used by the Apollo Lunar Lander when descending to the moon.
Yeah, I think mine is actually Dragon Heartstring.
Okay, got to build this last side, so we're building the last like side over here to go on it, and then I think that's it. Just about. I'm
What
probably
other,
flip this over so that it
What
sits a little more stable.
what other Harry Potter quizzes are there?
I don't know. Just put Harry Potter quiz and see if there's any that sound interesting. Or do you want to do, see if they have a better, like another NASA quiz, one that's not quite so hard. Maybe one about the moon landing specifically. You got stuff. Trying to get this out of your face. Oh, how's everybody else doing today? PJ, what else are you doing? Did you guys do anything interesting today for the anniversary of the moon landing? We should go get some moon pies and eat those. I don't think that's the same kind of moon.
The excuse for me to eat moon pies.
Yeah, it really could just be an excuse to eat moon pies. So I guess there's that.
It's so fluffy.
Just playing with Mad Matter and you're dropping it on the floor. Gonna make a mess. It's tatami mat flooring, so it's like weaved together, which
But
that stuff's
it's
just
not
gonna sink
nice,
down
it's
into
easy
it.
to put down.
Buh.
No, it's not. It's hard. It's not oobleck
It's not picking it up?
or water. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Thought you were saying it's not picking it up now.
It's not oobleck or water. It's not going to sink through it.
Okay.
See, I got it all.
You got it all. Good job.
And it's
Nope, nothing interesting. Went grocery shopping. Well, gotta do that too. That's important.
That's definitely interesting.
Hey, it's important. Gotta do grocery shopping.
Yeah.
We actually need to get some water jugs right now.
And moon pies.
I am out. Yeah, we didn't have to go pick up some moon pies too, apparently, it seems. May have to make a run to the store for moon pies.
And cookie dough bites.
That means going to the commissary, so, because they definitely don't have moon pies at the Sane. Yeah. It comes off easy though. You get a little piece there, so. Thank you.
Okay. What is my IQ? 500, 500, 500, 500.
Is that a quiz? You're gonna take an IQ quiz?
No.
Oh, dogs are going crazy. Maybe Mama Bear's home.
Which mission of NASA brought the first human to moon? Apollo program, Gemini program, Mercury program, or none of the above?
You should know that one. We do live in a traditional Japanese house, but it's a fairly modern Japanese house.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of very modern features. But yeah, it's traditional, like as far as having sliding paper doors, tatami mats in here, hardwood floors out there. That's where there would be like a family shrine. We don't have one of those, so we use this room for our studio. It said which was the first to take people to the moon, right?
Yes. What program?
What program? We're talking about it right now. Apollo.
Hi, Sophie.
I don't know who would get that one wrong.
At least not in this particular thing. How was your workout?
Good. My watch was acting funny again.
Oh no.
Like the first 7 minutes, I started it when I started jogging, and it just stopped. So.
That is
Name
not
the
good.
first mission of NASA in which spacecraft was reused. Apollo's Soyuz, Space Shuttle, Skylab, or none of the above.
I think I may have placed one of the wrong tiles somewhere.
Go on.
Okay, so what was the question again?
Name the first mission of NASA in which a spacecraft was reused. Apollo Soyuz, Space Shuttle, Skylab, or none of the above.
I don't know. Does anybody else out there know what the first program was? Oh, yep, there's where I messed it up. I thought it might have been that one too. Okay. I gotta do a sticker swap. Hopefully this is okay. This sticker is supposed to be on the gray. I put it on a black one.
Yeah, sometimes they're gray and they're black. It's pretty hard to.
Hard to tell which one it is supposed to be. I think it was more that I was working with a bunch of the other ones. Do I still have none of these? No. Other black tiles right at that point, so I just assumed it was still the same kind of tile. Okay, good to see you, PJ. We are not going to be on much longer because this is almost done, and then we're going to call it for today.
Okay, what's the answer?
I appreciate you coming by, though. Good luck with the kids.
What's the answer?
My answer?
Yes.
Soyuz.
Nope.
Okay.
The space shuttle.
The space shuttle? Okay.
ISRO's GS.
Set that back over there.
GSAT.
GSAT?
17.
Okay.
Its objective and features. How many manned space missions launched NASA so far? 160, 162,
Say that again.
164, 166.
Say that question again, because I didn't
I
understand.
think the first one didn't have anything to do with it. I think it was just telling us something. How many manned space missions are launched by NASA so far? 160, 162, 164, 166.
I don't know. 166.
Yes. But you guessed.
Yes.
I would just been like, they launched so many, I'm just going to say it's the most.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking in my head. Alright, so
Name the first spacecraft to visit the solar system. Pioneer 10 and Pioneer 11, Ranger 1 and Ranger 2, Surveyor 1 and Surveyor 7, Viking 1 and Viking 2.
Sorry. What was the question again? I got the list.
Name the first spacecraft to visit the solar system.
Shoot, I thought it was Voyager, but say it again, the list.
Pioneer 10 and Pioneer 11, Ranger 1 and Ranger 2, Surveyor 6 and Surveyor 7, Viking 1 and Viking 2.
Pioneer.
Yes.
Yeah, they were the Pioneer ones. Did I enjoy the build? Yeah, actually, this is not bad. This was a pretty cool, interesting one. There's some really cool design feature pieces too. So like the way that the corner segments came in by having ball joints, and then the pin feeding through like a Technic pin set, Technic axle hole in a brick, and then that giving that the flexibility to be able to build those side sections and kind of create like roundness to it was really actually pretty cool technical capability or technical setup that they built. I liked it.
Name the
Mhm.
Name NASA's first exploration mission beyond Earth. Pioneer 2, Pioneer 3, Pioneer 4, Pioneer P1.
2. Pioneer 2.
No, it is Pioneer 4.
4? 4 was the first one that went beyond Earth, huh? I thought 1, so I thought 1 just did orbits, so I guess 2 also did orbits here. Okay, so this goes like that. We gotta add one more piece to this.
When will NASA launch its first mission to the Sun?
When will it?
Yes.
When
did it?
Yeah, I was saying I thought it already did.
When did it, or will it? This one, I guess, is kind of old.
2016.
No. 2018.
Ah.
2016 wasn't even on the list. I forgot. Oh, I forgot to give you the.
Options? Yeah. Okay, so then this goes here.
What is the goal of the Surveyor program of NASA? To demonstrate proper landing on the Mars? On the Mars?
Did you say that, or does
no,
it say that?
It literally says to demonstrate the proper landing on the Mars. Like, should not have the in front of it, but
Yeah.
okay.
I don't think it should have that there either.
To demonstrate the soft landings on the moon, to check other missions of Apollo, to determine the radiations in space.
Okay, it's done. So let's see, which way
Did you hear me?
is the doors? Doors are that way. There it goes. I feel like that's like upside down. Weird. Hold on, let me check. No, I did not. Just a second. Making sure I put this on the back part the correct way, because it could flip it around pretty easy. Just because it clips into place. Oh yeah. It's like, that seems like that's wrong. Because this goes in this way. There we go. That's more like, I was like, that seems wrong. So there we go. Apollo 11 Lunar Lander.
And the last question is,
Last question.
what is the goal of the Surveyor program of NASA?
Survey.
To demonstrate the proper landing on the Mars, very important. To demonstrate the soft landings on the Moon. To check other missions of Apollo. To determine the radiations in space.
Let's go with radiation in space.
Nope. To demonstrate the soft landings on the Moon.
Okay, very cool. Surveyor demonstrated soft landings on the Moon. Got it.
That's
Very
not
cool.
the last question on this quiz. It's just
Is there a lot more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's only like 2 more.
Okay, we're good though.
You want me to do the other 2?
No. Well, I appreciate that you sat with me. I know that you didn't really get to do a whole lot. Helped build the base, but after that it kind of was hard to pair off and do certain parts. So I guess that would be something that's, you know, always important for me. It's kind of figuring out whether or not a set is something that we can build together, which is always what I'm kind of going for. And this one's not so much. It's kind of hard to build together.
Later we might be doing another live stream. That's just a bunch of random stuff.
Unless you broke this up, right? So we talked about if we had gotten the digital instructions, one person could have built the base while the other person started building the descent while someone else started building the ascent module. So as long as you could do that, because each of these was in its own bag set, and so you could split the instructions up. So that's always one of the things when instructions come in parts, like there's the 1, 2, 3 full set of instructions in a couple of them. I like that, because then you can pair off and do stuff. So maybe that's another thing they could have done, but I really liked it. It's a pretty cool looking set. I'm ready to have it sitting on my desk. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out.
Thank you.
Really appreciate everybody who subscribed.
Yes.
So make sure you come back and see anything else we got, and hit the bell so that way if you get notifications when we actually do either go live or put out new videos. I need to have a GoCube video out probably this week, hopefully, because we just got our GoCube in, and I'm supposed to put a unboxing and first impressions video up for them to talk about.
And as always,
Why is the crown in its mouth?
I dropped it.
Oh.
So then.
Oh, that's how you picked it up. Gotcha. Yeah, that was my crown for my birthday last year. So
Yep.
we decided to put it on the board.
Because you're
It's
a
a board
pretty princess.
princess. Yeah.
A porgwins.
I thought you were gonna poke me with it. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
And the jewelry. Drums are for penguins. For porgwins.
Will you go turn off the stream part? Because I can't do it with the button right now. I don't think.
Bye bye.